You can definitely join in. Come in, play our quiz. Hey guys, hello. I'm just checking to make sure this is on YouTube. Oh yeah, and VideoDrew.club. Oh gosh. I'm halfway through putting on eyeliner. Hi everybody. I can't see you yet. There's Eric. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, we're online. Let's see if this is live. Boop. I can't put on eyeliner with not even looking. Live now. Okay, so that's good. That's happening. And then let's check VideoDrew.club, which I'm now realizing is going to have the wrong thing on it. So whoops. Whoops to me. Hold on 2 seconds, dudes. Did everyone catch the Roka and VideoDrew live stream today? Talk amongst yourselves about it. It was really fun. I kind of like forced let's see, I think this works. Kind of forced Roka into it.
I see some people here.
Oh yeah, what are they saying?
Garth says hi. Good job today, Garth.
Yeah, good job to me. Good job to you also, Garth. You also did a really good job.
Darren Batten, Chris Medina.
Chris Medina, whose name I always get confused for Chris Messina. Let's see. VideoDrew.club. Is this working? Because if it is, we might have actually hit our ability, not just our subscriber goal, but we might have hit our ability to do everything.
To function.
To function. Oh my God. Oh my God. I caught half the stream. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi, everybody. What's up, my homies? This is VideoDrew and NerdChronic, and we are here to bring you another night of Quarantine, the musical. Going off of Roka's idea, but also kind of one that I started when I first started doing live streams. We are going to be playing a Beetlejuice quiz later, but since I've already played it, and that wouldn't be really fair, we might be having a couple of you or one of you or whatever StreamYard in and get the link and come play it with us, or like we'll ask the questions.
Yeah, we'll see if there's any.
We'll see if there's any interest.
Any Beetlejuice aficionados out there that want to give it a run.
Yeah, if PJ Campbell, I know that you are the person who convinced me to watch the Beetlejuice musical on Broadway, and probably gave me coronavirus because of it. So please come on so we can thank you. Hey, Robert. I need to start watching Roka's stream. Catch a stream earlier, but there's a lot of stuff going on this week. Yeah, I know. Like, welcome to the new world of content creation, where we're all going to be competing for your eyeballs all the time.
Yep.
And it's going to be interesting because you all are going to be home a lot, and so I don't know how that's going to affect everything. But I'm assuming that means everyone's going to see a bump probably in their shows, but Patreonage might go down, which makes sense because we're all kind of in the same boat here with job stuff.
Yeah, it's going to this whole thing with like content creators, and then also with the box office is going to have a weird spike that we're going to see, 10 years from now, like the same way we look back at the writer's strike in TV. It's just going to be like a weird ripple effect.
Yeah, but like I said on Roka's stream, I think the writer's strike in 2008 actually created a lot of great content. Like a lot of, somebody mentioned Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. That was definitely created during the writer's strike.
Yeah.
I forget what Joss Whedon was particularly doing during that writer's strike. Probably just messing around with Dollhouse. So, but yeah, a lot of cool stuff came out of the writer's strike. I think a lot of cool stuff will be coming out of this. I do have a couple announcements to make in case anyone didn't see them about my own Patreon, which, guys, we hit our subscriber goal. Yay! Which meant we hit our first tier number, which was it was $250. I think I can say that. And we hit it, which means that there's going to be a new show coming this month called VideoDrew Reviews. And it's going to be not me. It's going to be VideoDrew. We're going to let her take over. It's probably going to be a pre-recorded show. Like kind of like you're brandishing Pepsi, but like earlier I had Diet Coke. Well, now it's just a red thing. But like, please, Coca-Cola, if you want to sponsor us or anybody, that'd be great right now. So because of that, VideoDrew Reviews, if you are part of the $10 Patreon tier on patreon.com/VideoDrew, you get to suggest we're going to have a special Discord section where you get to be part of the Brain Trust and you get to help weigh in and suggest on what VideoDrew is going to review. It doesn't have to be movies. It doesn't have to be TV. It can just be like a chair or the concept of love, like literally anything. And if you just let her come up with it, then I promise you that's also going to be interesting. Another thing that we want to mention, or I want to mention, I talk about the Royal We a lot, is we officially in 2 hours, we're going to close the polls on the first ever What to Watch franchise thing, which means that we're going to have like a lot of time. I keep saying wait, but I'm looking over to you, but I guess now you're part of this. I'm going to be watching like a franchise for the first time. I picked a couple of franchises that I've never seen, and you guys get to force me to watch them. If you're not a Patreon subscriber yet, you can go over there for even $1. You get a vote in the poll. And right now we have Star Trek, the original Star Wars trilogy, Fast and Furious, Inspector Gadget Fucks, aka James Bond. We have Carmen, which is that's cracking me up. We have Carmen, which is Fast and Furious. We have Man Cars, which is Transformers. We have Lord of the Rings, which is Star Wars without the fucking space. And I forgot that Star Trek, which is called Space Piece, and Star Wars is called Star Trek with Magic. So right now, I believe Star Wars is winning, which is the original trilogy. So that's probably the least amount of movies. You guys have voted me into watching the least amount of movies, which is fine.
And there are a reasonable length as opposed to Lord of the Rings, like Robert Adams pointed out, which would take much longer.
Yeah. And we're still kind of figuring out how this is going to work. I want to do it as a watch along, which means probably over on Twitch. Mm-hmm. Also because like I'm a Twitch affiliate now and we still haven't figured out what that means. So right now, also, if you guys want to go over to VideoDrew.club, I will be able to hear and read your donations, although I'm not sure that they will be able to appear on screen because we're not on Twitch and Twitch go to YouTube. I want to say a shout out to Don for mentioning that I can't simultaneously stream to Twitch and YouTube, or else I like get pulled from the affiliate status, because that actually makes my life way easier. I've been like so caught up in like the minutia of trying to like cross stream, as you say, like
cross the streams.
Yeah, put Ghostbuster on the list of movies that we need to make quizzes of.
I have a Ghostbusters quiz.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
pretty sure you took it. Could have sworn.
No, I don't think I took a Ghostbusters quiz. Yeah, and also me and Eric are working more on these deep cut movie title quizzes. So if you have any suggestions, Eric's also got a Patreon. Yeah, we got NerdChronic.
Thanks shout out to Nappy Head. I don't think he's here right now, but yeah, he subscribed to my Patreon. And if you want to subscribe to my Patreon to just support me at the moment, like that'd be fantastic. I'm working on making the tiers like more logical, because they used to be for my podcast, which I'm like kind of taking a hiatus on right now, which I'm going to get back into soon. But I also have like other ideas I want to put out as like exclusive content for people to enjoy, that I've been brainstorming with Drew about. The quizzes being one of them that we're trying to figure out a structure for. But yeah, like in the near future, I'm going to have that kind of going. But for the time being, if you want to support me very minimally, then I also appreciate that.
What he's saying is we don't need to put any more pressure on Eric to like create more content when he's already doing so much. But if you want to support him as the amazing content provider and editor that he is, definitely go and check over on his Patreon, which is his NerdChronic, just the way mine is VideoDrew for everything, Okay.
Hey, there you are. Thank you, Ben. I blame gravity.
I blame gravity. Yeah. Quiz time. Okay, so we have to write these down. Knight's Tale, Fever Pitch. Yeah, that's also going to be like another, I think probably like on the $5 Patreon tier or something, we're going to have on my thing, we'll figure it out. But like, basically, you'll be able to write in for which quizzes you want to do, and there's going to be an ability to be drawn. Your name could be drawn, and you could join us on screen and take the quiz that we have written.
That sounds right.
Right? That sounds right?
That sounds like a good idea.
Right? I just came up with that right now on the spot.
We're still figuring it out, but that sounds like a good
yeah, guys, I have so many ideas.
Yeah.
And we have somebody who can probably implement them.
Yeah.
So that being said, we're going to start off with just early match. We kind of had a fan request today.
We had a request from a good friend and good friends always get priorities, even though we're all friends here. Robert Adams, he asked if Drew can react to his match, his special match with Only Stupid Answers and the family.
Wait, Robert Adams? Like the one who just made up my logo?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't know you were the Cinefanatics guy. Oh, that's cool.
This is the moment where the Saw theme kicks in.
Yeah,
like
dun 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 dun. By the way, Don has asked for a Saw quiz, so we got to get that going.
So Don, I think he's here.
Yeah, he is. Oh, he's definitely here.
Would you want a Saw one quiz, like just the first movie, or would you want a franchise quiz?
We're gonna. First of all, he does not get to decide that. He put in the suggestion, but we're doing a Saw franchise quiz.
I think we did a Saw franchise quiz. I would probably task my good friend Andres to write that one because he wrote the Friday the 13th one that we made, and it was really good. So I think he would be a good one to kind of.
I mean, a Saw quiz is gonna be like it's gonna be kind of like a musical in the sense, especially if we do a franchise, because it's gonna be like, what trap did like blah blah blah, and you're gonna be like, I don't know, was it like the one with the reverse bear? Like, there's the contextual clues of Saw are like so arbitrary because everything is so interchangeable.
Yeah, and Andres, that's why I think Andres would make a good one for that, because he did the Friday the 13th one, and he has some
Friday the 13th quiz.
I do, but it's like franchise wide, so he has some good questions that are like key moments in the franchise that you would remember if you kind of watched it through it, like once and like kind of pay attention to it. But it's not like deep cut questions like per movie. It's not like what did the sign say when they drove past the thing.
Yeah, but I mean my version of the Saw quiz is sort of, it would just be so subjective. It would be like, how much on a scale of 1 to 10 did John Kramer fuck up when creating his whole vision board? I have a new thought, which is like, John Kramer is as good at making Saw traps and like doing his whole execution of plan as I am at streaming. Which is to say, like, props for like figuring it out and getting to like a base level, but like structurally we have some issues. Andres is like Bob Sicamo and we never see him. The answer is 9. He fucked up. Yeah, he did fuck up. Okay, so time for the Cinefanatics quiz. You're gonna tell us if our levels are a little messy, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will. You will, as always. Oh, look, it's Christian. Oh yeah, and guys, if you want to like talk amongst yourselves about how is that better word? I can't figure out how. There we go.
It's counter,
opposite.
So give a little background for this match. Robert and Chris were in town for CinemaCon last year.
Yeah.
And they happened to be around the area for our taping that weekend, and I don't think it's, I'm speaking out of turn to say that I invited them to the taping because like they're, good friends of the channel and for the show. So I invited them to go see the taping, just sit in the audience and watch, which, given recent events, like is a lot harder to do these days with just inviting people into the studio now.
Yeah.
But so they were watching, and Only Stupid Answers was supposed to play the family in a regular match. But the one of the contestants from Only Stupid Answers couldn't make it.
Who's Only Stupid Answers?
DJ and Sam. I forgot their last names.
Are they from LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they do Roxy's on their show once in a while too.
Okay.
And so in the middle of lunch, when we're breaking for lunch, we're about to go out. I told Robert, I said, "Hey, dude, we're gonna go across the street. Do you want to send you with us?" He's like, he just told me, "I'm not really hungry right now because I'm gonna play in the next match." And guess what Christian had done? He just asked Chris and Robert. He said, "Which one of you two is better at trivia?" And they both said Robert. And he says, "Do you want to jump at the next match then?" Because Sam's not here.
Oh, wow.
So they did. So that's how Robert got thrown into the match. It was like.
So is it called like Is it called? It's not called Cinefanatics. It's called.
No, again, when we watch it, you'll see they played it as like a storyline where like that was when Robert Meyer Burnett was in charge. So he like orchestrated it. So it's supposed to be like an easy win for the family.
Oh,
and so,
gotcha.
The other guy didn't show up, and it's like a whole thing.
So this is sort of like, by the way, when we watched Clark and Ken, or like Ken's heel move, I was really convinced that not Clark, sorry, that Rachel didn't know what was going on when Ken left her on stage alone to play against Robert Meyer and Draco.
Yeah. I
really thought he had left her alone, and at the end I was like really upset. And I was like, that was the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. And then he was like gloating about it. But no, I mean, apparently everyone's just a good actor, and nobody got hurt in the filming of this scene.
Yeah. Yeah, Garth, thanks for pointing that out. I wasn't aware of that Sam had a death in the family that day.
Oh, shoot.
And so that's why he couldn't make it.
Okay, that sucks. I guess I'm jumping in. Hey, guys. Wait, Chris Sam's other Sim fanatic here. How are you doing? Wait, so are they brothers?
Yes, they're brothers.
Oh!
Again, with the soul theme. Just
Also, guys, thank you so much. I want to say to this team, the Sim fanatic. Are you guys a team? Are you a channel? Are you guys both?
They're a channel. Chris has his own...
I mean, I know they're a channel, but are they also a team?
They were a team. So if they were to be drafted, they would want to be drafted as a team.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So yeah, but thank you guys. I know I was coming to Austin, or at least I was before I quit my job because they sucked. And you guys were really generous to say that I could come hang out with you guys if I had been coming. It doesn't look like, well, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I didn't end up going to Austin, but I really do want to show up, after the apocalypse, maybe on a motorcycle with a bunch of like cash like flowing out of my backpack, just going, hey guys, what's up? I'm Beetlejuice. Because the disease has riddled my brain. Okay, so it's time to play the family versus whatever. Only stupid answers, but like also half Cinefanatics. Okay, let's go. And then we can also talk about like, the stuff that happened this week.
For this month, and he is taking full control of whatever he can, and we know he's something for the family, who is 2-0, but they're also in this match going up against Only Stupid Answers. And
let us know how the levels are between the video and us testing 1, 2.
Afterwards, that wasn't anything. That's just my Norris thing. After after we hung up yesterday, I'll try to be quiet during this part. Basically, I kept projecting like I was on TV.
Yeah. Car's
a little loud for the video.
Give it a second. Let's see what everyone else says.
Don't really like it. Well, look,
we can only hear the video from your mic.
To the match here today because Robert E. clearly
so it means we're louder than the video.
Okay.
What he's saying.
Victory for the families.
Okay.
To improve their seeding once we get into the Team Ultimate Schmoedown playoff format. And so he
I wish there's like other ways to StreamYard this besides this like weird halfway thing. Yeah. The only thing else I could do is make ourselves really small.
Yeah. That way, like the frame is right at least.
I don't know.
Nope, same thing.
Going to play out, Clark, but you got to think the odds are heavily in the family's favor.
We'll keep it here for now so you guys can hear us. You've seen the match. You know what's going on.
Out here for being
I think it's loud enough for us.
to take on this challenge. I think that, give him a round of applause. I think that is, I think that's really impressive across the board, and I'm curious to see how this all pans out.
Will DJ even have a teammate? We know he's going to have the crowd on his side because the family is composed.
StreamYards, get your stuff together and let me like just do a half screen.
Sure. You pair him next to Andrew.
Those are great. Thank you.
And a lot of panache and wins to the league. And it should be noted before we get any further that New York is coming up in just a few
guys,
weeks.
remember when New York existed?
Schmoedown August 31st in Manhattan. August 30th, I'm performing at New York Comedy Club.
Oh, this was like the time I showed up. Like this was like last year, right?
This was before the Oyama and Snyder match in New York,
which I think I saw. I think I was there. That was August.
Yeah.
As we look at the format of the team, and then you go into maybe 2 versus 1.
Thank you for subscribing, Chris Adams. Thank you, subscriber Chris Adams. Bing, bing, bing. I'll make a noise like Schmobot. Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, so this promo kind of delves into the whole thing a little bit.
Right before, no, but I technically debuted in singles. I debuted in singles with playing against Brendan. Was I Brendan's first win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What this man did, and after how angry I am, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the new chairman of the movie trivia.
Have you seen Andrew Guy in that Burger King commercial?
No.
Oh my God.
I gotta see that.
Guys, we have to watch the Burger King commercial with Andrew Guy talking about a spicy chicken.
To his family and my family, and no one is gonna stop us.
Chris, you were there when Oyama took the seat.
Seems like a mistake. No surprise. All the stupid actors said they'll play the Kingsmen. They'll play box office breakdown. They'll play the Wild Bears. They don't care. They want to.
Was the Kingsmen ever a real thing? I mean, I knew they played. Did they ever play more than once?
They played twice.
Did they lose both times?
I think they beat Rejects.
Just so they won.
They won.
Man, I don't know why I'm here today. I don't know. I was just coming in to hang out, say hi to some friends.
Anything can happen in Schmoedown. Just like how anything can. What?
I was speaking with Sam, who's not present. He's out of town today.
Oh, look at that! Sam was too.
Links aren't working. What's that mean?
So now,
oh, hold on.
What is his name? Now DJ has to play with.
Hold on.
I guess.
Oh shit!
And hang out with people.
That's good for now.
Am I gonna use my
powers and abilities to perhaps.
I hope that's still gonna work. Okay, hold on. I think they mean on my YouTube page.
I'm gonna abuse my power. What's the point if I didn't? These guys are gonna be wearing crowns. So I was told because Sam's not here that I have to just find somebody. Hey,
Yeah,
what's
this
your
is
name?
what I'm talking about in the video.
Come here. Would you compete with? What's your name? Robert. Would you compete with me today? Sure. Cool. Nailed it. Thank you.
He's gonna pick someone from the crowd? Are you joking? Is this a charity match? Come on. It does
PC, which links are not working?
Will win. I know what you want me to say. You want me to say that this is gonna be a
Yes.
fair match?
Give it a
This is
second.
gonna be a match that we can look back upon and say everything about it was on the up and up. No, it's not going to be on the up and up. I have designed this match specifically so these two gentlemen will destroy, right? Remember, Rob, you promised me a belt.
Oh, this works. This tracks.
That's right. He's going to get a belt. He's gonna get a belt. You're going to get a belt. Didn't I say you're going to get a belt, right? And I mean that.
Oh, Lucas, thank you for your donation. Gotta go to
Thank
bed.
you, Lucas.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of me and Eric on the streams together because I live here now, basically. Essentially. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be able to get back home, so awkward personified. Oh, come on. That would be Drew McQueenie. You think you're going to Schmoedown? You think you're gonna be the most awkward person? Think again.
DJ Wooldridge has a partner, and we got 2-on-2 here. That is Robert from Cine Fanatics. As somebody who is now a seasoned veteran, do you remember what it was like to compete in the Schmoedown for the very first time? What is going through Robert and his head right now?
I mean, here's the thing. It's especially in a teams match. When you get out there and you're solo, you're under the lights, you got yourself to rely on. But when you're a team, in the one hand, it's great to have somebody else that you can talk to, somebody that you can work with. But on the other hand, I can speak from personal experience. It takes time to develop that chemistry. And so I once again, if I put my hat back on, but I'll take it off again to Only Stupid Answers and the people filling in today.
Only Stupid Answers is a great idea for a quiz.
So Only Stupid Answers,
Only Stupid
going up
Answers.
against
Yeah.
the family as we move into the tail of the tape here. Clark Wolf, what are each one of these?
Ah!
Here we go. The family, their strengths are classics, 80s movies, and talking smack. And Only Stupid Answers, their strengths will be comic book movies and selecting new team names.
Robert, did you know what's the other guy's name?
Chris?
No,
DJ.
DJ. Did you know DJ at all, or were you guys just randomly?
I'm ready, Marcellus. Are you ready to go?
I also gotta say.
It's pretty random. I'll let him explain it.
Oh, I have to turn the music down.
Oh yeah. Gotta mute the music.
Mute music. So I will say that like my thing was no one even asked me if I was good at movie trivia. Christian came over and said, "You have a good personality, I think." I don't think he knew my name, but we worked in the same office, and he was like, "You come to the office on the weekend to play this game." And I guess I could have thought like, "Holy crap," but I don't think I put that much attention into it. Yeah. Met DJ 10 before match started. Yeah, I mean, I met Rick the night before the match started, but to be fair, like me and Rick like got along like gangbusters.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope the music is not. I need to hear what's going on here.
We're still gonna wait to see if Robert from Cine Fanatics is actually gonna be able to join him for his match. DJ, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah.
I mean, let's bring him in here.
There he is. There he is. Yeah! Woo! And Robert, first of all, welcome. How are you feeling right now? Nervous as heck. Let's go.
Nervous as
You're
heck.
So nervous or sitting in the wrong seat, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Sitting over there.
That's okay. That's okay.
Everyone loves me. Thanks,
Figure it out.
PC.
No. Yeah,
There you go.
you got it.
To be fair, that's very confusing. I was always confused.
We still have competitors who do that.
I also kept jumping out before my actual music came out.
Yeah.
Like people would be like, "It's time for," and I'd be like, "My time."
I love that they kept that in.
They kept that.
They just let you like.
Because it was the second time I did it. Sorry, smelly hand cream.
Hey, let me just say before we start, Lady Clarence, classy, I just want to point out that in my past Schmoedown experiences, my past victories.
Was that the Saw theme?
I learned the value of a 2-on-1 scenario and how two people
That's what she
can
said.
easily defeat one. That's why I've engineered a match
where something like that could actually happen. Because
It smells good, but it's also really potent.
So good luck. I appreciate what you tried to do here. But gentlemen, ladies, all of you.
All right. So I think Robert Meyer Burnett just explained to us that.
So how did Burnett and Guy like actually get along?
I'm not entirely sure what
Burnett
that
and
was all
Guy?
about.
Mhm.
You mean like behind the scenes?
I just mean like in general, like how they. I know how they ended up together now, but like was it like were they like tight?
No,
Already?
just
Particularly?
for the story, and they did a great job together for the story and everything, and they're friendly off screen, but but just coming together, like they weren't like like Ben and Guy or any aspect.
Oh, Darren.
You know what? This is cute. I think this is really nice.
That's so interesting to hear, but like to be fair,
Do your intro on this one, Robert.
Lon Harris has had like a little bit more time to develop this professor character and switch back. We have big ideas for VideoDrew this season, and by we I mean me and her.
So Robert from Cinefanatics, I know you're a big fan of the show, and y'all should check out Cinefanatics.
David, that's more of a production thing. We do miss the curtain. We'll hopefully have something to replace that in the near future.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we didn't have a curtain.
No curtain this year.
You just kind of show up behind the thing.
Just walk around.
It smells so good, but it's also. I'm sorry, I said that already.
This is the team format, like I said, but the round number one is an individual exercise.
It's like Vicks Vapor Rub.
On the strength of your teammate. For answers, you must write down your best attempt at your solo.
And then, by the way, I don't know who won this match. So
after about 15 seconds, we'll ask you for your answer by name. You show us what you wrote down. At the same time, you verbalize your answer into the microphone. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number one.
yeah, that's a good suggestion, Troy. I don't have a whiteboard on me.
I do.
Hey, go get it.
Wait, what do you want?
A whiteboard so we could.
Team names on the whiteboard for like placeholders. What does that mean?
What does that mean? Suggestion, Troy. Write team names on the whiteboard like placeholders. I mean, like VideoDrew says.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules as I have read them, starting with the.
We love making our reactions weird during video. Guys, I love your guys' reaction to my matches. I think you were like the first one that I watched of Cuckoo's Mess, and I loved it.
And last but certainly not least, Robert from Cinefanatics. It's your first time. You ready to go?
It's really hot in here.
We haven't even started the match. Let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Oh, I see. Same for the.
Oh yes. I mean, they tell you beforehand, like you kind of figure it out like beforehand. No one really. This is what I'm talking about. No one really tells you what's going on. So.
Actors and actresses.
Okay. Listening.
The brother and sister duo of John and Joan Cusack, alongside Minnie Driver and Dan
Gross
Aykroyd,
point blank.
can be found in what film about a hitman attending his high school reunion?
Gross point blank.
So that begs the question.
Yes.
Not a lot of movement.
Glad that wasn't a buzz around, or else somebody might have said, what, Better Off Dead? Or no, wait, what's the earliest one with Cusack and John?
I'll go to yours and you go to mine.
Were they both in pretty? No, was John Cusack?
Candles? What one of those?
Was John Cusack in either of them?
You guys have JTE rules. You can use them if you need, just to let you know. Thank you.
So generous.
Gross point blank. It is gross point.
I've never noticed it being super.
Just be a blank. That is.
Good joke, Robert.
Good joke.
Good song.
He got it. Does DJ Woolridge have it? Gross point one. Okay.
All right, there we go.
Apparently, stupid answer.
To be fair, that was one of my. That's another good one. Let's write that one down for a quiz idea. Gross point blank, or like more John Cusack movies.
Action/adventure. And your question: who plays the role of Owen Shaw in the Fast and Furious franchise?
Well, I know it's one of those two, and it's not The Rock, so it would be bald British guy. Bald British guy. God, I really need to watch those franchises. It's not Mark Strong. It's the one from Crank. Mr. Crank.
Mr. Crank.
Hint, they're all about family. Robert.
It was not.
I can't remember his name.
The Rock.
It was not Jason Statham.
It was?
No. That is incorrect.
It was.
The Rock?
I also said
It is
Jason.
not Jason Statham.
What? Oh, because it was the other Shaw or something?
Yeah, there's two of them.
It's the brother! It's the brother!
It's the brother for no points whatsoever. Andrew, you want to take another shot at it? You're looking for Luke Evans.
Yep.
Love a Luke Evans.
I'm in your face.
Love Luke Evans. Back to
Luke Evans, the guy from Ma?
In the category of dramas.
Yeah. Famous for
Who
his role model.
plays a mother of two, Marlo Moreau, in 2018's Tully?
Oh, yeah, Charlize.
Very good.
Tully was great. That's a really underrated Reitman film.
You don't say. But it's about family.
Post credits, Ellis. Post credits.
His
Two.
yeah.
Pens down.
Robert, did you know that it wasn't
It is Charlize
Statham?
Theron. Does
But, like,
Yeah,
did you? He
that's
was
what he said.
supposed.
He knew it wasn't Statham. He couldn't remember who it was though. He just knew
Oh,
it wasn't
that's
Statham.
interesting. You should have written not Jason Statham so to prove that you're smarter than them.
Yeah.
Tully was great. I mean, weird but great.
Although I think that came back that bit Lishan Miller in the last ones.
No, it's not. Lishan and Miller. It was Clark or somebody. Or what's it with Lishan Miller? Because she wrote,
not Guillermo del Toro.
and it was Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, but since she wrote not, they couldn't take it.
No, I think it was Emma Fife.
Maybe it was Emma. Yeah.
It was. I think it was Emma.
Decade of the 1990s, Crystal Pepsi Cineburst, and these movies. Your question is: Al Pacino and Russell Crowe star in what Michael Mann film about exposing big tobacco on 60 Minutes? I just read it.
Oh my God.
Cigarettes.
What? Give me. Oh,
Give me a little choice.
The Insider. It wasn't The Insider, but it was
The
something.
Insider.
The Insider. It was something though, because I know my ex-husband watched it on a plane once. Because isn't Robin Wright in that?
Pets down?
Or no?
Going to DJ first.
I got nothing. I'm a Michael Mann fan.
That is unfortunately not correct. And he's shaving Michael Mann in the process. Does Drew McWeeny have it?
It's the Insider.
It is the Insider, not to be confused with Jeff Snyder. Robert did not have it still, and Andrew got already.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
I'm doing so much better than I think.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, tough start for Robert. We all know how that is.
Robert, round one used to be so fucking hard. Like, and it was terrifying. Especially if you were playing with somebody like Tom and you just knew that they were going to get everything and you were going to miss.
In the category of fantasy sci-fi, Rutger Hauer, Edward James Olmos, Daryl Hannah, and Harrison Ford.
Clever.
star
It's
in
one of those
what
times where they
sci-fi film.
should have just not used Harrison Ford at all. They
That's
should
what
have
they're doing
been
this
Sean.
year.
They should have done like Sean. What's her name? What's the name of the chick in it?
I can't remember.
It's Sean something. She's Mace Ventura.
Yeah.
He was going to be here, Mark, but he had trouble landing the plane. So get off my plane.
Hey guys, one time I got a Con Air question wrong because I misheard the year.
It can happen.
Indeed.
I had an ear infection. Sean Young. Robert, were you like ever? Should we invite Robert on to like react to this?
Is on the board representing today, of course, only stupid answers.
For what, like for like right now?
Yeah.
Commentary.
Kinda.
Should we?
Should we? Robert, would you be willing to come on air if we sent you the Streamlabs link and react to this in real time?
I don't even have to do that.
Let me know. I will share.
And scene. Your question. Sacha Baron Cohen followed up his hit comedy Borat with
Bruno.
one 2009 mockumentary.
He says he can.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna send you the link right now. I can't send it to you in private chat, so I've got to basically.
Very funny.
I'll just send it. Oh yeah, I guess I can send it to you on Twitter. Hold on.
3, 2, 1. Pens down going to you first, Robert. You're on a hot streak.
Or Facebook. Actually, we're already talking on Facebook.
Andrew Guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
DJ
By the way, awesome job today, Robert.
Queenie
Or
closes it out.
Close game.
Yeah.
Close game.
9-6, and only stupid answers has woken up.
I have indeed. All right. Question number
Sent
7.
you it on Facebook.
In my favorite category, horror and thriller. What 1991 horror thriller won Best Picture and was
Bye,
directed
Galgos.
by
Galley.
Jonathan?
Get back to work, Andres.
Wait, directed by who? Hold on. What?
I want to say something, but
Yep, nightmares.
Well, oh, that was that's Silence of the Lambs.
no, not about this. More about the real world.
Silence of the Lambs.
3, 2, 1. Pens down going
My
to
favorite non-horror movie.
It is
But thriller.
Silence of the Lambs.
No, but my favorite non-horror movie.
Well, does Drew McWeeny.
Silence
Yes, he does, and Robert.
That's not it.
All right. Here we go.
That's a one.
Here we
So
go.
somebody call the fire department, Robert.
So Rob, Rob, have you checked your Facebook messages? Because I sent you a StreamYards link so you can join in.
Pretty good setup.
One is from the world of comic book movies. That's right. They now make movies.
Ah, look who we
No,
got.
I'm good.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, hold on one second. Let me pause the game and say, what's up? What's up? Hey,
No, I'm good.
hey.
Hey.
We're getting a little bit of an echo. Do you have like?
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
What's up? What's up?
No, I'm good.
Hey. We got it?
Fixed.
Perfect. What's up, man?
Hey.
Oh my
it's
god.
Chris.
Oh my god.
It's both of them.
It's a foursome.
This is getting out of hand. There's 2 of them now.
There's 2 of them. Yeah, you guys have doubled. So real quick, just to recap, what was going through your mind during this first round? Like I know like the stage lights can be kind of bright and it can be kind of hot. Did you know any of the, besides the Luke Evans bowl, did you know any of the answers and just blanked on them?
So the first one, I knew gross point blank. I knew that pretty much that was all of the Cusack family in that movie.
What was all 3 of them? Was the third one in them? There's 3 because there's the other sister from the Fargo TV. Anyway, go ahead.
Watch that again, and I can't remember. I know the 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to use that. Not ready to go professional yet, but so I knew John and Joan were in that.
Mm-hmm.
But it just wasn't recalling to me in that moment. Again, like what was said earlier, is this happened like about 30 minutes before.
Hey, John. Good to have you on.
Yeah, but by the way, hi, John Campia.
Hi.
Jesus Christ, this stream has leveled up today.
Welcome, Mr. Campia.
Yeah.
Big fan.
He says that he remembers this match. Was he in the studio?
No. It was a good match. I mean, he watched your match previously, Robert.
No, because I would have loved to have met John Campia if he was in the studio.
Wild day.
I know you guys are technically brothers, but I also feel like you and John Campia could technically be like cousins or something. She would watch Star Wars prequel. Yeah. Like John Campia. Is that the real John Campia? Probably. No, accept no imitations. Okay, so let's keep going because I haven't seen this match yet. But yeah, let's get you some real time commentary on how this was going, and everyone let us know if the levels are working.
Yeah,
I think it's a little low now. Wait, so the question is, sorry. Whoa, shit! Oh no, Drew, come on, Drew.
I have no idea what's going on.
Question 8.
Question 8.
Yeah.
Do anyone remember the timestamp?
Nope.
Let's see. Thanks, whoever's texting.
It is Charlize Theron. Does
okay, so.
Runner.
Okay, so Blade Runner, we were right past there. Let's see.
All right.
Good job.
And scene. Your question. Sacha Baron Cohen.
Okay, we got that one.
It's in the horror film.
Okay, that one.
Okay.
And your question is.
Okay, here we go.
Sally Field played Aunt May in The Amazing Spider-Man. That's a fact. The question is, who played Uncle Ben?
Martin Sheen.
Yeah. So,
why did someone say Martin Sheen earlier? Yes.
Because I got the Blade Runner one right, I was starting to feel okay, kind of in that groove. I had broken that nervous bit, so that's why I was like, "Oh, okay, this is Martin Sheen," because I love comic book movies. And he said Michael Sheen. I was like, "No."
It was Michael Sheen.
No, it was Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen.
Oh,
Martin Sheen.
Michael Sheen.
Campbell Scott. Campbell Scott was Peter Parker's father in those movies.
Who was?
Campbell Scott. Drew McWeeney's answer.
Yeah.
Campbell Scott. I haven't thought about Campbell Scott since Prisoners, like the Prisoner's Dilemma, like that fucking that what's his name? That Mammoth movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest that the family get
Campbell
too
Scott.
comfortable, even though
Campbell Scott was like in was he in a Neil Abute film? Feels like he should have been.
That tracks.
That tracks, but I'm not sure if that's true. So yeah, it's interesting. I had the same thing where it's like the first time you get an answer right, you start like loosening up, and suddenly you know all these things that you didn't know before.
Yeah.
You have a
Gates open. And Robert, did you what was your experience with DJ kind of shifting over to the second round right now?
We're on really good terms. You know,
Hold on, let's see. Yeah.
Well, so I kind of left it up to DJ because at that point DJ did have the more experience actually playing the Schmoedown. My only experience was doing the reactions at the time. So like
You're still more prepared than me. Like if you had watched a Schmoedown.
So I was already familiar with the rules and really the only thing that's going through my mind going into the second round is I want to spin the wheel.
Oh, you wanted to?
Yeah.
I want to spin the wheel.
That experience.
From the pegs, or
No, of course not from the pegs. That was.
See, you're already so much smarter than 90% of the players of this show.
Thank you. But I knew, like, at the time that wheel was the one that you have to spin from the wheel, not the pegs.
What other wheels are there?
Dude, there's been like 20 wheels at this
Oh, you're saying
point
within
now.
the game. There's been other ones.
Yeah.
Ann Cusack was in Gross Woman Playing. Fascinating. Ann Cusack is the third one, I guess. But she's in everything.
I can't remember if it was Ann or Joan that was his secretary. But I just watched that movie and I was like,
Joan's definitely in it. Ann Cusack, though, everyone forgets about her, but she was in the Fargo TV show. She was in Castle Rock. She's in a lot of things, and once you recognize her as a Cusack, it's really hard to unsee.
Yeah.
She was in A League of Their Own. She was the one who was crying in baseball.
Baseball. She was. She was crying in baseball.
Here he goes. Here's Robert's spin. Good spin.
I think it was good, and he remembered to spin it by
Don, I'll see what I can do. I'll leave it up to Andre, so we'll go over it, though.
As indeed.
It's all
The ant bully. Yeah, no, I'll help write this all questions. They're all going to be very subjective, and it's going to be how much does this suck? How little sense does it make?
I kind of wanted to go with the comedy, but
I think you should have.
I was wanting to test my luck as to what else the wheel could give me. So,
what would have been your preference, like, for number one?
So the choices that like me and DJ got to pick were comic book movies or horror, and that was what I really wanted to go with. So that's the wheel.
Did you know what they picked? What is that?
Charlie's Throne.
Okay, that's probably not the worst thing in the world. I mean, my first game, I got Nicole Kidman, and I'm just multiple choice my way through it. For some reason, and this is no knock against PJ or the writers, but like for some reason, that particular one was really easy to do a multiple choice on. Who?
Yeah, he sponsors a lot of stuff.
Reefton is one of our great supporters. You can check out the movie trivia Schmoedown Patreon right now. Select which tier is right for you. Reefton's preferred slices are.
So let me get this straight. You can support the Schmoedown by promoting like a tier, but like I mean, for one tier you pay a certain amount and you can get your slice on the wheel, but they won't say your name unless the wheel is chosen.
Yeah. That's the thing that people were talking about for a little while. So
it's weird.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, Jake. Yikes.
Jake with the disrespect.
Disrespectful Jake.
Dude, he's just jealous because my cat took over his chair.
Wait.
2005 sci-fi action.
No one puts that joke unless you want. Yeah.
Is the answer Atomic Blonde?
Do inside joke.
Aeon Flux.
Oh, come on.
Good job, Robert.
All right.
Did you get it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right.
I mean, that's cool. Good for you.
Who directed Charlize Theron and Ben Affleck
Was it
Reindeer Games?
Dude, this one was rough.
Was it Michael Bay?
No.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Multiple choice on that.
Okay, multiple choice.
So at this point,
John Woo.
Was it A?
No.
Sorry.
John
No.
No.
B. Wolfgang Peterson. C. John Woo. Or D.
So I knew enough of how the game was played that if I'm not 100%, I was like, I'm going to ask my partner.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not 100%. What do you think we should do? And if you notice in all of this, DJ's the one who calls for multiple choice. Either I know the answer or DJ calls for multiple choice.
Which one is it?
It's John Frankenheimer.
What else did he do?
I don't know. Good question.
William Friedkin did The Exorcist, right?
Yeah.
William Freak. Yeah, but that was
So,
like
that was
30
definitely
years
no. I
ago.
would have said Woo.
That was 30 years before Reindeer Games.
And also no. Sweet November.
With which of her Devil's Advocate co-stars?
Great question.
Yeah.
Probably say Pacino, but I've never seen it. But it's Keanu Reeves. Good
Yeah.
idea. I mean,
So
yeah,
I
actually,
knew
no,
who her co-star in Sweet November was. They didn't have to include
The Devil's Advocate.
Devil's Advocate in that question.
I answered too quickly. I do remember that Keanu was in it, but that's a great contextual question.
Yep.
Snow White and the Huntsman.
I have no idea. I absolutely hate this movie. With
Probably
like
a crow.
action.
Because she has a crow Maleficent, so I'm guessing it's also a crow. I mean,
it was.
It is a crow, but
Multiple choice on that one.
Multiple choice. Your options are A, a swan, B,
a raven.
C,
Raven.
Yeah, Raven. Yeah, okay.
or D.
That might have actually tripped me up though, because in Maleficent she has a crow, so I might have thought that I was I might like overthink it.
We'll go with C.
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Yeah, I was wanting to guess a wolf, and I couldn't remember.
I wonder if they would have taken if you just said bird.
Your options are A.
Swan is obviously wrong.
Swan was on there.
I wouldn't. Wolf is a good choice out of the two of them.
But if you notice, it's swan and raven are both birds, and it was wolf and fox, which were both like.
Yeah, but like you have to think like which ones would be like inauspicious. Like you would just use like the story of Snow White and be like whatever. And I was saying I would have if I hadn't remembered it was a crow. And by the way, they wouldn't have accepted crow, so I would have gotten that wrong.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp and Charlize Theron star in what 90s sci-fi thriller?
Oh my god. What fucking was it? Oh my god. What movie were they ever in together? Multiple choice this, please.
We did.
Oh, thank God.
Multiple choice.
I thought I knew it, but I needed multiple choice to solidify it.
Oh, time or the astronaut's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it. That's hard. Yeah.
That is.
Oh God! Oh my God! Woo.
Yeah,
Clark trying to mess you up.
Yeah, Clark
Johnny
messing with me there.
That was Keanu Reeves, y'all. Everyone who's saying Johnny Mnemonic forgot that was Keanu Reeves. That was in that. That's the one where a dolphin kills Dolph Lundgren. Never forget. Do you know who taught me that? Tom.
Absolutely.
Tom one.
Who directed Charlize Theron in the 1998 film Celebrity?
I mean, that's easy enough for a New Yorker like me, but like you have to forget that she wasn't really in that much. She was like she had like one scene.
All right. Was it A?
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Yeah, this was pure guess on my point.
C.
That's the one with like I mean, I've actually haven't seen it. That's the one with Kenneth Branagh as Woody Allen. Is black and white. She's in it. Leonardo.
Correct. 1 point.
Good for you.
Yeah, I straight Makuga'd that one.
Was Dolph in Aquaman? Who's Dolph Lundgren in Aquaman?
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren was in Aquaman. Yes.
He's one of the Aquaman?
He was Mara's father.
Who the fuck is Mara?
Oh,
I get it. I know who Mara is.
No, not Blake Lively.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg's apartment neighbor.
Yes, the other question I got wrong.
Yeah.
Not Lily Collins, not the other Collins, or Lily James.
You know I like the wheel now.
A bonus choice is lurking out there, though, Clark.
Yeah.
It could come up to bite you at any time.
It's pretty scary.
What would you put? What would you put on the wheel these days? If you had a choice, and if you're okay telling us that.
Yeah, say if you two were playing as
we would probably still put comic book movies and horror.
Nice. No matter who you were playing, it wouldn't make a difference because like some of these guys are real good at the comic books and horror.
Well, the horror is good because there's a very few people who are good at horror. One of my favorite things every year is watching the Patreon horror match.
Okay.
And
to
then,
be fair.
yeah, like I watched yours. I like watching it and seeing how I compete, how I match up with the other people playing.
But to be fair to that Patreon match, that was written by Clark and Andreyko, and so the questions weren't written like they usually write horror question matches.
Yeah, definitely.
And secondly, I love those horror movie questions. I love them. That's the only time I've ever been mad at myself for missing something that I knew. And it was in the company of wolves instead of, I was thinking Neil LaBute in the company of men.
Emmerich plays Jim Carrey's best friend in
Dick and Jane. Whoa, was it true? Is it True Lies?
Truman Show.
Truman Show. Oh my God, you're right. I heard true. Why do I think Dick and Jane? Who plays his best friend? That
Arnold Schwarzenegger's annoying next door neighbor Ted.
Phil Hartman.
Yeah. Phil Hartman.
I would have loved to have gotten the '90s slice.
Yeah.
No,
that's what the real rejects got. Did you know that question? That
no,
I think
we just got 2000s.
Oh, they got 2000.
Yeah.
They did.
They got the family got 90s.
No. But we're in our My Cuckoo's Match nest. Nest.
Yeah,
they got 2000.
rejects against her and New Tom. Like,
did you get that? Did you get that 50 first dates question right? I think I remember your reaction. You got it right? Like you knew it was Sunday.
Halfway through round number 2 for the
Oh yeah, I remember that question. No, I don't think I think you did though.
Which one was it?
Oh wait, I got this question right. It's Selma Blair. Shit, sorry.
The newspaper was for what day?
I said Wednesday, right?
I think we said Wednesday, or at least
it's Sunday.
I said Wednesday, and it was Sunday.
Yeah, it was Sunday because it was a Sunday paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, like I just did not remember that at all.
Yeah,
I would have chucked it around. But as it lives, I think I would do well in horror in terms of just how they write it regularly, just not that exhibition match.
The traitorous Maligant in 1995's first night.
So here's the thing: if they didn't go to multiple choice on this question, that would have
been out. Yeah, absolutely. First night.
Yeah, and this was a rough question.
Was that the guy from Dark City? No, that's a Nice Tale.
B. Lancelot. C.
Oh, they're asking for the
King Arthur.
The character Percival.
Sorry,
go ahead.
Yeah, so they went to multiple choice, which made it possible for us to keep playing.
What was the answer, Percival?
Lancelot.
Lancelot was the bad guy?
Going into round number 3, so
I wasn't paying enough attention to the question. Never mind.
I still haven't watched that yet.
What's really funny is once I got off the stage of that horror exhibition match, I knew like every freaking answer, especially the Stephen King.
In the Boondock Saints, who plays Two Deuce? It was Il Duce.
It was. But who was it? It was who?
Connolly.
Sorry.
It was Connolly.
Oh yes, right. I was thinking like Willem Dafoe. No, he was the Dracula.
Billy Connolly.
Billy Connolly. Yeah.
So Sunday paper is a thing. It's like where all the it's not where news lives. It's where opinion lives.
Yeah. I just love that Ellis called it Two Deuce instead of Il Duce.
Billy Connolly. That's right. Wait, what did Jake say?
Technical knockout. Here's how round number 3 works. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 20.
It was Sunday because it was a Sunday paper.
The numbers correspond to
I'm gonna be honest about that. The Sunday paper does come out on Sunday.
It's the thing. People forget that they do papers on Sundays, but they do.
You need to get 3 very correct answers.
Everyone's got Twitter.
But the family, because
Future Schmoedown
points, is going to give us your numbers first. So, which numbers feel lucky, gentlemen?
7, 11, 14, please.
7, 11, and 14, and for only super.
Here's the question I have for y'all. If y'all get this, there's some teams or players that constantly, when it comes to picking numbers, they always pick the same numbers. Do you think that could ever possibly get manipulated?
No. No, because it depends on who gets to ask first for the numbers. Like well, let's hear the question first. 1 second.
Let's see how this plays out.
They're 2-point questions.
No, it can't be manipulated because it depends on the order they ask them.
Well, like the family always chose those 3 numbers.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. All right.
So
you, real quick, I'm going to pause this for a second.
Yeah.
Did you decide to go to answer the 1-pointer? Because I didn't hear what the category was, just because it was a lower number?
So behind the scenes, real quick with this, and I believe Eric was there for this as well. Mm-hmm. So what happened during this is Clark started, right off the bat, she started saying what the category was and started asking the question before me and DJ told them who was going to answer it. And Andrew Guy was like, wait. You need to find out who's going to answer the 2-point question before.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, I believe Clark started reading off was Catherine Bigelow. She said Catherine Bigelow ... and that was it before Andrew Guy called her out. So we had to kind of like back up a bit and say, hey, the category is 2000s. And then Yeah, then they changed up the question, so I didn't have the clue that it was going to be about Catherine Bigelow.
So all you knew was it was the 2000s.
Yeah. So that was very expertly edited out at that time.
This would be like, great job there, Chronic. Would you still, in retrospect, would you still have taken, I don't know whether or not you get the answer right, but without telling me, would you still have taken the 2000s? Like, no matter, like, if you didn't know what was going to happen, would you have taken the lesser number of the 2000s?
Yes.
Because, I mean, that was the thing with me and Tom is, like, I would always just take the 1-pointer, no matter what, or 2-pointer, no matter what the category, just knowing that he'd probably nail the 3-pointer.
Yeah, no, I would have taken the 2000s. And especially if I knew exactly what this question was going to be. Oh, most definitely.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Category of 2000s. Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino direct their love letter.
So,
Grindhouse.
Yeah, you see my smile over there off to the side. That was me looking at my brother over there because I knew, like, I got this.
Grindhouse.
Little flex.
Which was filmed in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, of course,
I saw the movie in theaters.
Hey, Paul.
Yep.
Paul Denuzio.
Hey, Paul Denuzio. What is
Number you select. This is a 3-pointer, and this is only for DJ.
Yeah, people have done this before.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. I don't think it's a way to fix the questions, honestly.
DJ, in the category of Judd Apatow, name.
Yeah, I like my face on this one.
Who play Seth Rogen's best friends?
Oh, Knocked Up.
In Funny People.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, Funny People? Wait, I don't remember that one.
God. What?
He's getting 3 points.
It's just random.
Oh, shit.
Educated Seth Rogen guess.
Educated Seth Rogen guess. Yeah.
And Paul Denuzio always likes my face, so.
Wait, who were the, what was the other answer?
Jason Schwartzman.
Oh my God. You know, I would have gone Aziz, but would have been wrong because I just remember him. He would, what was the name of his character? He was like Aaron or something. He just has a stupid name in that.
Terrible stand-up.
Yeah.
Yo, teach.
Yeah.
The 1970s Korean war comedy.
What?
MASH.
Oh.
Robert Altman.
Yeah, good one, Robert. Good job.
MASH.
Robert Altman. Yeah.
Very proud of you here.
Like, I'm actually really surprised I knew that one.
Was that the 5-pointer?
Yeah.
How the fuck was that the 5-pointer? I'm sorry, like, no offense, but that's, I got like what they call the closet in Matilda. Like,
Yeah.
What? Wow, congrats, by the way. I mean, like, they haven't said theirs yet, but way to tie it up.
So the family, you selected number 7 for your 2-point question. And up here at the answer desk.
Number 9.
Oh, yeah, 7.
Was it?
Yeah, 11.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Yes.
If the first 2 numbers are 7, 11.
7-11.
Where's Knapsack?
This is interesting.
So
I think that's absolutely true, but I mean, that's, you know.
All right.
It is as far as being able to choose numbers, but like say again at this point, the family was always choosing 7, 11, and 13. That was their numbers for every time they played. So if you knew that going into a match,
hold on, sorry, 1 second. Let me pause this for a second. So yeah. Keep going. Sorry, keep going.
So if you notice, a lot of the teams or people, they play the same numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So in this example, the family at the time was always playing 7, 11, and 13.
14.
Or was it 14?
Yeah, they picked 14.
Well, it doesn't matter.
No,
they always
like Tom's numbers.
So the problem with that is if you know that person or that team is always going to choose these same numbers during round 3, there is the possibility of manipulating. Now, first of all, I don't want to call out like the integrity of the writers or the people.
I understand what you're saying. I think that what was more confusing to me was that there's different tiers for like which order you pick them in. So if you said 11 and 7, that would change up the questions because they would change in difficulty. Mm-hmm. So like If you said it and in a different order, that would change it. But also you have to remember that there's, I'm assuming, and again, I'm not really sure if this is how it works, but ostensibly it should be, they should be every single game, they would have to throw it out and have new numbers. So it, right. Or new questions. It's not like they can reuse it from game to game. So you would have to know which game the family was playing that day, like in order, like what time they were playing, because otherwise you could have gotten like another team that picked 7-Eleven earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're saying if you're playing the match right after this, and you saw like, okay, horror was number 11, so that means it won't be 11 again.
Right. So they would have had to change up the category. So if someone played 7 earlier in their day because there's like 8 matches, you would have to change up the category.
Yeah. And so
you're not even talking from like a writing standpoint, though. You're talking about like from people who could be the opponents. Like if the opponents pick first, they could pick your numbers and use that as a strategy to throw you off your game.
Oh, I mean, that's definitely happened.
Yeah.
That's happened. That's happened more than once.
That happens quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you should never pick the same answer, like the same things. But what that category refers to, and from a question writer rigging it, like would be impossible.
Yeah. It's like, and it's like, and you're right, Robert. It's like if that would be just calling into question like the integrity of like the show and like the writers and the announcers and stuff like that. So
which I'm not doing. We know who the question writers are. At no point will I ever call in question the integrity of the question writers.
It would just also be too difficult. Yeah. Like it would be so hard to rig that because you'd have to assume that no one else was going to play those numbers earlier in the day.
Essentially, but I mean, the thing is it's possible. That's the only thing I question is like I know they're not going to do it, but I know it's possible.
Yeah.
So you're
it's true though. I mean, to be fair, it's possible there are many ways to cheat in this show. Like, luckily, like I trust everyone in the show, like not to do that. Like in many different facets.
Also, like I think the thing to keep in mind is like it's possible. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make things possible, but whether or not it's feasible, like and like who would be trying to like rig it from that kind of standpoint is. It's kind of like it's not feasible. It's not practical. It wouldn't be easy.
And I don't want to call into question on this because I know the backbone of this sport is essentially the fact that the storyline is made up for the most part. Like you know how the story is going to go. The only thing that's real is the movie trivia, and I think that's what the biggest draw to this is. Mm-hmm. That at the end of the day, regardless of what where the storyline wants to go, where Christian wants it to go, the movie trivia itself is what reigns supreme.
Right, and that's what differentiates it from WWE, and that's why I think sometimes it's a frustration to Christian because he gets these storylines mapped out in his head, but then there's an upset.
But then, all of a sudden, Andrew Guy beats Dan Murrell, and who knows what's going to happen?
Right. That's why I've always said focus more on the kayfabe of the character instead of like instead of focusing on like this overarching storyline because that can be destroyed in a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry for the weird sound effect. Okay, so let's go back to the game for a second. Let's see. American president who plays Washington lobbyist.
Annette
Benning. Sorry.
Annette Benning.
Yes.
Yeah, and it wasn't Annette Benning. Was she a lobbyist? I thought she worked on other people's campaigns.
No, she was a lobbyist because he turns around and ends up working for her at the end of the movie.
Right, but he's running for something.
Just for reference, have you seen?
I'm thinking Dave. Sorry.
Yeah, I know you're
using that with Dave. That he ends up working with Sigourney Weaver in the movie.
Nice.
Schmoedown.
What comedian plays the yoga?
I know they did the first one, and then they got this one as their second question. I was like, oh, that's it.
Well, also like yoga instructor in Wrinkle in Time, it's Mindy Kaling, right?
Zach Galifianakis.
It was Zach Galifianakis? Well, fuck me. It was Zach Galifianakis plays a yoga instructor in Wrinkle in Time?
Yeah.
Guys, you gave them a great game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was a really tight game. I mean, look at that. Look at those numbers. And you hit all three of your like 1, 3, or 2, 3, and 5.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It didn't end in a TKO at all.
No, I mean, you guys did better than the Cougars. I wasn't booed, so that's a plus. So you said there was one more that we wanted to play tonight, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys. I mean, we should double check with them since they're actual reactors. They do this professionally.
Yeah.
Did you guys already watch your reaction to the match today, Irwin versus Snyder?
We haven't filmed that yet. He's been busy. He was off on a video shoot today.
Yeah, so we don't want to.
So we don't want to like
take that away from
take away from you. Yeah. So I think we're gonna say au revoir for now, so we can do our live reaction to it. Because I was in the audience and I didn't watch the whole thing / remember it. I think I remember the last part, but that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. Real honor to finally get to talk to you face to face, and also thank you so much for the art that you've done that will be announced very shortly. It looks awesome. Okay. It looks awesome, and we're so psyched about it. So it was great to see you and meet you both. So au revoir, Simone.
We don't want to kick you out of here, but you guys got to go do your own thing.
Yeah, we don't want to step on your toes.
You got to work hard. Good content. Give us our content. Entertain us.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
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 So, guys, now we're moving on to the Ethan Irwin guy who's dying of fucking coronavirus. Sorry. Jeff Snyder. Why did I almost call him Josh Snyder? Better TV was remotely added. Who did that? Okay, whatever. Someone do something to me. Schmoedown. Let's see. I'm still projecting like I assume there's somebody else like in the room. There we go. This is not Jeff Snyder's final match. Don't worry.
Said that because he was the one who invented it in the first place.
Yeah, but it's Roka.
That's true. Okay, listen. This is all free-for-all numbers.
Yes.
Every single one.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Now I'm gonna go in the studio. I'm gonna set these down
this way.
Nope. Well, but I mean, just why don't you let me take it?
There we go.
Look, I love that you're the commission. I get it, and I know that you're. I mean, these the competitors get very touchy with these numbers.
Christian, yeah. I mean, I'm not new to the Schmoedown.
I love her jacket. It's like almost like Ellis's orange one.
I was gonna say April O'Neil.
Yeah, thank you.
She's very April O'Neil.
All right, cool. Thanks, Christian.
Hey, Clark.
Hey,
my friend who I know extremely well.
Oh,
you have the free-for-all number.
Yeah. I have them. I'm just actually taking them into the studio so that.
While I've got you, I'd love to just pick mine.
Oh well. I mean, are you?
Did people get to pick theirs?
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
It's just
sure.
the thing.
Go ahead.
No, I don't like that one.
Oh no. You can't. Sorry.
Christian let me. Last year.
I know Christian, and no, he didn't.
Fine.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. Good luck. Hope you like your number. All right. Hey,
what's going on?
Good to see you.
Oh, Jake.
I mean,
Ooh.
Whoa, Jake.
With the flex.
Jake with
As
the
always.
$100 donation.
Wait,
Fuck.
what did the text say? All right, I missed
Okay,
it.
sorry. He said he had to head out, but Jake, holy shit. Thank you, man. Fuck. Damn. That's like one of those reaction clip things. Hold on one second. It said he has to head out. But Streamlabs. Sorry. Yeah, this is the thing with my alert box. Holy shit! Thanks, Jake. That's gonna pay for like definitely the groceries that we bought this week.
Oh, well, thank
Let's
you.
see. Oh, it's gonna log me back in. Fuck my life. I'll read it out loud in a second. Whose voice is that? Oh, Barbarian. I wonder, are they gonna keep our numbers the same?
Right in there, so that everybody.
I don't know what's going on with it, honestly. Like,
Oh, because there's gonna be less.
everything's in flux.
Everything's in flux.
It's a whole thing. So we're figuring it
We're
out.
figuring it out. Yeah. Okay. So it said.
Get one number for the both of you.
Where did it say? Says, gotta clock out. Gotta watch it with my mom tomorrow. Split it with Eric, please. Okay. So yeah, this will be going to me and Eric.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much, Jake. Hashtag blessed.
Come on.
You guys, I seriously, I am just okay. Just one.
What's weird is I was in the studio for this. I was probably just hanging out. Oh, I don't remember that dog being there. I remember the like what's her name's really cute dog.
Okay.
Jen
Yeah.
Sturgers.
Good. I know. What's up?
So I was thinking maybe that pick all the numbers.
Definitely not. No. And we're gonna go. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. Hey, buddy. Hi. This is quite the day. I tell you what.
What you got there?
These are the numbers for the.
Where do they keep giving Mike lollipops from? It makes me really want a lollipop.
Yeah, you can get one.
I would like to see DogChronic, please. Oh, where's DogChronic?
VideoChronic. He's not here
That's
at the moment.
That's literally what I think the dog's name is now, though.
His dad took him away. I like this reaction.
Fine, you can pick your number.
You seem nice. I'll just pick a number.
Mhm.
Nice.
Okay, thank you, Vince. Bye.
Touch of evil in my
Touch of Evil one shot is
So be it.
it's such a great hardcore reference. I think I remember them filming this because they kept telling me to shut up.
I like Snyder's poster.
What?
His pose.
Snyder's so full of flex.
Welcome back to the movie.
Dogs cannot Schmoedown. There's no dogs in Schmoedown.
You are looking live to tape and Ken the
Oh, sorry, guys. I just want to put the volume a little bit lower because I don't want it to be too loud.
Boss Knapsack. How are you, Kenny boy? Oh, Miss
Oh,
Ellis.
then I've got to. Drew.
Great, always nice to be here at the desk. Living
Darren, David, and Luisa. I think we'll keep a surprise who's going to be in Free for All this year, since everything kind of got thrown upside down. So it'll probably be a better surprise to wait and see how that turns out.
I think it's going to be a surprise to us all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, now it's a surprise to you and Christian who's going to be there.
Going against his Burning Grooves thing is Jeff Snyder, who part of the Odd Couple, drafted, of course, by Roxy Stryer, she of the Rock Stars. So
there's so many Schmo dogs, honestly.
Yeah.
There's what's his name?
I'll tell you what, you talk about.
You know, the guy with it, Riley. Riley's got one.
Yeah.
Jen Sturger's got one.
Mm-hmm.
Does Dorina have one?
I don't think Dorina has one.
Outside of a 20-yard run on his first carry in the NFL in 1990 for the Dolphins.
JT has one.
JT has one.
Yeah.
I finally accepted JT's friend request on Facebook because I had him for like 6 months because I was like, who the fuck is Josh? I was like, weird Josh with the thin grill in front of his face.
2018, that was his year. 2019, a bit of a slump came. He come back. I think, though, the thing with Ethan, even though maybe 2019 not as good as his first year, he is described as one of those punchers. You got to be careful. Boom, out of nowhere, he'll knock you out. He's that good. He's a former champion for a reason.
I'll tell you something, Ken. I'll be honest with you, and I mean this is a compliment. I don't think either player cares. I don't think they care about being the #1 draft pick. I don't think they care about what their record is. I don't think they care about anything other than competing in movie trivia. They know they're good. They know they got game. Have they put in the time in this past offseason? That's what we're about to find out when Jeff Snyder and Ethan Irwin take the field.
Absolutely. Jeff Snyder, you just said it. I think a lot of people still
am Molly.
Ethan Irwin, Jeff Snyder.
Molly, that's right. Oh yeah, that's Molly. That's his dog, right?
Ellis.
Yeah. I'm glad that Ellis got to go and play in Vegas like before the world ended. It literally is like the stand. Like it just ends in Vegas with Kaiser, Kaiser and Ken Navasaki.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
Motley crew of Apocalypse survivors.
Oh my god! It literally is
that Left 4 Dead crew.
Come as a huge surprise to all of you guys. Of course, I'm taking the Odd Couple.
Somebody who is big time, Mr. Ethan Irwin.
Would it be weird for me to like reach out to Ethan and be like, "Hey, I want to move back to LA. Can I get a PA job? Can I be your assistant?" Oh, we just got something. JJ Woodward, just wish you been generous as Jake. That's 2 more zeros. Thank you, man. Thank you for any donation. Look, we really appreciate it. Close enough. That $1 is just, there's just 2 missing zeros, and zeros are nothing. That's how math works.
Jeff Snyder, one of the best players of all time. He should absolutely.
What's weird is it looks like she could be his daughter.
He won teams with 2 different teammates. He was the first rookie to have a
nice coincidence. Yeah, pop those knuckles, boys.
Roka's name and Dan Merle's name. Why isn't Jeff Snyder's name in that conversation?
I'm sorry, we're the best team in the league. I'm so grateful that we fell to #2 and landed with Roxy again, because it only showed that Sam Levine is making bad strategic decisions right off the bat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, oh, surely Sam Levine is gonna take Ethan Irwin. He took Janine, and that's fine. I think because I came out of the gate so strong in my first season.
Yeah, that's weird. So Janine was picked over Ethan?
No, not necessarily. Ethan was picked in the first round by Robert Meyer Burnett.
Right.
But Ethan was just saying, like, he thought Sam was going to take him, like, first before anyone. And Sam took Guy and Big Weenie first.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's always smarter to take a team.
Yeah.
He's a great player.
Darren, 001.
He's got to take the W on this one.
There's a reason we're the burning troops. Because we
That's the name of the. That's what the name of the troop was. The Tarantino troop.
The Tarantino troop. This is Scorsese's squad.
Scorsese's on. Garth. Yeah, I know. Snyder and I are very close in age, just like how me and Jake Yakavetta are the same age. I'm probably older than Jake too because I'm about to turn 36 in like 2 months. I love saying my age on here. Like I love weird flexing my age.
Hopefully that Robert Meyer Burnett is loud, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Get that wax out of the ears, kids. You can hear him loud and clear from a mile away. Roxy Strider also very good at stumping for her boy in Jeff Snyder. She really believes in this dude.
She absolutely believes in the connection is real. Going back to the days of managing the Odd Couple and Draco and Snyder, which again, like the title suggests.
Hey Darren, it's cool. I mean, like Jeff just lived a hard life.
Work, and it did work. It was one of the better teams, fan favorite in a lot of ways, and Roxy knows.
Do you know my birthday, Garth? Can anyone guess what my sign is?
Just to be that cool.
It's like very obvious.
What is his day-to-day like?
I'm very much the thing that I am.
I can tell Robert Downey Jr. hold please. I'm eating lunch.
Yeah,
So
Bob,
is that true? Man, dude, how big of a deal is Ethan Irwin? Should I because I think the idea was that we were going to be teammates.
Yeah, you'll be partners.
Fuck.
Definitely missed the boat on
Fuck. Is there a way, for multiple reasons, I can be traded back from the Burning Drews, who are now, I feel like, way ahead of us? Just
No
kidding,
offense,
Kaiser.
Rick.
No offense, Kaiser.
No
No offense, Rick. That's just my computer being weird. Gemini, Batman Well. Everyone knows it.
Is he a basketball player? Sometimes. We're about to find out if he's a movie trivia star right now.
Sam the family, but McQueenie wasn't there, so Guy took the credit for being picked. Got it.
He's very good.
I was really sad not to be at the draft.
He's very good at Oscar movies, and he's also great
Drew
at
video
breaking hot
trivia.
scoops. How about
84.
Ethan
Very
Irwin?
close guy. I mean, Gary, Garth.
because he's behind a lot
He
of
makes all the movies.
One year off,
He
1984.
doesn't get us in for free. We have to buy him.
No, I'd also say 90s.
My sister's
action movies,
10,
he had those
88.
movies. That's why he's here.
He's got famous people in his phone. Most famous person in my
Yes,
phone is the guy
it's
sitting to my
Cthulhu
right.
with
It's
Mercury in
about to be
retrograde
Before we get to
rising.
that, Ken, I have to ask you, are you ready?
Mark Ellis. I'm
Then
ready.
it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
My sign is caution.
As I just
My sign is
mentioned,
no thank you.
of Kenneth
My sign is please wash hands. Employees, please wash hands.
No, thank you.
No thank you.
Chris Medina, this is today's match.
Yeah.
So spoilers coming up by watching it.
Yeah, but you're watching it with
I know.
us, so like you're watching it. Mercury Rising with Bruce Willis. No, that's Moonlighting. I knew the answer to that one. I got that reference, Jeff. Oh, music. Oh no, it's new music.
Yes, copyright free music.
Yeah, guys, isn't this episode edited super well so far? Look. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Wow, he's been eating some history with Josh Macuga.
Oh, cool. So we have a pretty special guest joining us for the Beetlejuice quiz.
Is he an adult yet?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know who we're talking about.
Yeah, well, we got it. We have a confirmed guest for the Beetlejuice quiz. Yeah, the editor should get a raise. So should the person that's living on the editor's couch. just
Get a raise.
I should get a raise.
Representing the Burning Drews with a career
I love this. I don't know where they got this long for Ethan.
Did he pick it? Probably I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this just a slowed down version of the Mario theme? Man, Robert Meyer Burnett is just all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I want my action figure. Okay, you corrected it. Michael Keaton or Winona Ryder. Let's see.
I want an action doll.
I don't see where it's corrected.
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. Oh wait, am I on Wikipedia?
That's right.
Don Cicella, what mic am I using?
Look at this. The arm moves like that. Watch something better like movie trivia matches. As we see a nice handshake between.
Wait, Ben is. I think Ben's younger than me. So I think Ben might be 85.
No stranger. This is just a refresher. 8 questions.
Isn't Ben?
Competitors in round number 1. Each question is worth 1 point. No penalty for missing a question. No stealing round number 1.
I'm apparently. I mean, this is no spoiler to say because it has nothing to do with the storyline. But Robert Burnett says I still get an action figure, so I'm really excited about that. What did happen to my guy making me my puppet? Where's that puppet? I still have a picture of it on my phone. Where's my puppet? Person making me puppets.
Yeah, Schmoedown trading cards would be pretty cool.
Schmoedown trading cards would be awesome. It should be like Harry Potter though, where I like move in mine.
You're on the Collider Schmoedown wiki.
Oh, got it. And it says I'm my age.
How are you feeling on
Yeah, I think
this
that's
fine
your
day?
age.
Do I have a Wikipedia entry? Somebody created a Wikipedia article about me. Create choose wiki hashtag.
Okay, that means one thing. Let's get ready to Schmoedown. All right.
Yes.
Your first question comes in the world of fantasy science fiction, a category that Ken has made his living through. Who stars as Gaston in the 2000?
Oh, hey, look who it is again.
Action remake of Beauty and the Beast. Not the question I thought I was going to be asking in fantasy side.
That's, well,
it is a fantasy.
Like
yeah,
beast
I know. Can I get my own Wikipedia page, please?
Ideally.
Ideally? I know that I'm part of my ex-husband's Wikipedia page.
Going to you first, Ethan. What do you got?
Sorry, that wasn't what you got.
Does Jeff have it?
Luke Evans, yeah.
Luke Evans.
He did. He possibly broke that scoop.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think Bateman's younger than me.
Comes in the category of dramas. Who directed 2018's A Star Is Born?
When was the last time you saw it?
Oh yeah, it was what's his name? It was Rocky Raccoon.
First time you saw him, you knew that.
Rocket Raccoon, whatever. It was Mr. Raccoon. Mr. Silver Lining Raccoon.
Yeah, that's that. All right, the author of the Jerusalem Syndrome. We go to Jeff Snyder. What do you got?
A guy who was robbed of the Best Actor statue, Bradley Cooper.
Who won that year? The Best Actor.
Correct, Ethan Irwin. He coops. All right.
I feel like it was not Joaquin Phoenix.
No.
Sorry, just because I'm out.
Girl. All right.
Hey, Jay.
Ethan played the baby in The Hangover.
We move on to the category.
Yeah, I'm on a bunch of Wikipedia pages. I'm on the one for The Observer.
Robert Butler III.
Oh, no. Went over about the people.
Oh, that's right. God, and he shouldn't have. I mean, I love Rami Malek in that movie, but ugh.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure was the featured directing debut
Tim Burton.
of what famous director?
Go ahead, Mark. Tell me, ask me, what did I dress up for Halloween in 5th and 6th grade?
Oh, is there
What?
photographic evidence?
There is.
Bird.
You as Francis
What?
Buxton?
No, for Mark.
No, for Mark.
5, 4.
Today's my birthday.
Show me what's going on.
I can have anything I want.
1.
What about
All
it?
right, question
He
in.
didn't say
We
it.
need Ethan Irwin. Tim Burton. That's right. All that for that. Tim Burton. That's right. All right.
Here, whisper to me. What's going on?
I'd like to see those pictures now. Hopefully we can add that in post. Question
I
four
wanted to put
Category
something,
of
but I couldn't really think of
action
anything.
slash
Just a picture of
adventure.
Ken
Who
dressing up
starred
as Pee-wee Herman.
explorer
Was that
Probably.
exist?
Pitt
I don't know.
in 2005's Sahara?
Who's?
Did you do
What?
a Pee-wee impression?
I'm so here for the POS references. What was
No, I
it?
did. I used to do the dad. I used to do the dad. I had a
Wrong
lovely
thing.
childhood. 5,
It's this one.
4, 3.
I'm glad you're allowed to see it.
2.
Dirk Pitt in Sahara. The
Thank
fuck
you,
is
parents.
Sahara?
What am I? Okay.
I don't make monkeys, I just train them. Jeff, what do you got?
It's Matthew McConaughey. Oh, right, Sahara. That's right. I say Sahara.
Matthew McConaughey.
They're all tied up at 4. As a reminder, perfect round gets you a bonus question here.
Yes, it does. Both competitors halfway there.
Guys, it's really important for me to have a wiki. Me, somebody without a job who doesn't do anything except a movie trivia show.
Movies drawn by hand or on a computer. The query is, what 2008
Query.
Disney
God, I love
animated
Mark's
film
words.
features a dog who stars in a TV show and embarks on a cross-country trek to save his human co-star?
What the
It
fuck?
writes itself.
I'm out. If you were to tell me that
What 2008 animated feature film stars a dog who stars in a TV show and embarks on a cross? What the actual fuck? What the actual? That is way too. That's way too hard of a question because they give you too much information somehow.
That's the plot of the movie. Like, I don't know.
Sure, but it's not a goofy movie.
Just go watch a documentary about the.
Oh my god.
I watched a little bit of history.
Yeah, what's funny is the internet says this across the board, but my age always changes.
I went first last.
I'm sorry, Ethan Bolt. There we go.
Oh, does Jeff have it?
What? Oh, good for you.
Little rope it up.
Voiced by John Travolta, that right?
Perfect.
Or as I call him, Joan Trevito.
5-5. Question 6 comes in the category of comedies. Comedies. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, but I feel he did something else. Can't remember.
The Breakfast Club.
Who stars in it, or who directed it?
Ethan had for
Yeah.
breakfast today.
John
What did you
Hughes.
have for breakfast?
I woke up in the third aisle of my 7-Eleven and went to the sandwich section at 5.
Yeah, all my Wikipedia page would say is like True Grant used to be married to this person, is worth $500,000, and is completely batshit.
John Hughes.
That's correct.
John Hughes.
John Hughes. Perfect. I got it. Next question. Your penultimate question, round number 1.
So there's 3 words I love that Mark uses: query, penultimate,
The question is, what
and titular.
70s horror film is about housewives being replaced by overly perfect doppelgangers?
Come on, we already
and
did this
had a
one so many
remake
times.
Starring Nicole Kidman.
and directed by Frank Oz.
So I did the
Like, I feel like this question's been asked a lot of different ways, and it's never that hard. And I've never seen The Stepford Wives.
Was yours who directed the film?
Yeah, because it was Nicole Kidman.
And then the answer was Frank Oz.
The answer's always Frank Oz. The answer's always Frank Oz. Quote it.
You are correct, sir, and remain perfect, Jeff.
The Stepford Wives.
7-7. All right, here's the situation. Here is the situation. If both of these competitors get this correct, we'll have a perfect round.
Whenever that episode of Veronica Mars comes up with Ryder Strong, I'm always like, I know the guy that played his like buddy / cell jailer.
It is a Patreon question, and the following question
And
comes
penultimate.
from
I don't know what that
Jeremy
means.
Hastings. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy Hastings.
JTH.
JTH.
The category is
Innuendo.
I added your little nickname JTH for you.
JTH.
Yeah.
all right. Listen carefully. Here's your
Hey, Garth, this isn't the Bandit stream. I'm not going to answer extra questions.
Big mistake. Big.
Huge.
What is it?
Pretty
where do
woman.
you rank Julia Roberts?
Come on, like, I'm a-
How to spell cat.
How do you spell cat? Well, I'm a chick, so I know the fucking answer.
Number 1. 5, 4.
I like Julia's voice better, gotta be honest with you.
2.
Sorry, it's always Frank Oz.
Going to Jeff Snyder.
Jeff, right.
I didn't know the answer, so I just went with Roxy Stryer. Pretty Woman.
I was here for this part.
With the manager.
I remember when he said that.
We're perfect. That's right.
All right, so
I like confronted Jeff after this match. Well, not confronted. I had some couple words.
Because both gentlemen got perfect rounds, please play this like a normal question. Write down your answer when we ask you by name. At that point,
Yeah, the first round is getting easier, and I'm not going to even say soft because people still miss
was
it.
the first collaboration of director Christopher Nolan and actor Christian Bale.
I was standing in the back for this, and I was with Eric Zipper. I must have left halfway through, I don't remember half of this, but I was sitting in the back with Zipper, and I couldn't pull it. I was like the machinist.
Yeah. So
It was the press. No, it was Batman Begins, right? It was the Prestige.
Batman Begins.
Yeah, what
That's correct.
am I thinking of?
You're thinking of the Prestige. It's just they were shot out of order.
I'm thinking of a different question that I can't talk about.
Oh. Isn't that interesting? You show up to the stream and find out what happens.
What you need. This is why right here. This is why they're first round picks. Both of them turned it into Barry Sanders right in front of our eyes here.
Just gonna say more Barry than Sammy.
That's
Although
right.
Sammy did have a couple good carries there.
Good years.
We move on to the wheel round. This is round number 2. The wheel presented by Alex Marzonia.
They're more accessible, Chris.
Go to
I think it's like people can play at home. Like we're now creating a game that's like gonna be watched by a bigger audience.
12 different slices. You have opponent's choice, winner's choice, and 10 categories of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how, including
I do not.
a Patreon-sponsored slice that is animated movies. So if
Don't remember that. This is different times, man.
Movies, we will say the name of that patron. It's at the tip of my tongue.
I hope you get the chance because I've been studying them because it's been a weakness. Of
Yeah,
mine.
it's part of it. It's part of it.
Absolutely. And by the way, all to the good. I did so well my first round this season.
You're each going to hear 4 questions asked just to you in your respective slice. Each question is worth 2 points. No penalty for missing a question. However,
in fairness, one time I heard John Marino get asked in a family question, what's the name of the high school and high school musical? 3?
Still have all your JTE rules.
3? Like specifically 3?
Yeah,
Is it-
3.
Is it different from the other ones?
I guess. But do you know any of them?
I feel like I do in like the,
I'll spin first.
you know, back of my mind somewhere.
Ted, this is how Hollywood.
That's the correct choice.
East Side.
Is that true?
Get in there, they go, we got
Somebody.
Generic name.
Look at that spin.
Hey Siri, what's the name of the high school and high school musical 3?
Quite a while, but luckily I
Okay,
stole Ethan's
I found
phone.
this on the web for
And
what's
so
the
we're
name.
gonna go through and call all the famous people Ethan knows.
That'd be one of those questions then that it has too much information to trick you.
That's right, Iron Man.
Tony Stark.
Gonna get him a bottle of
That's
Coke.
right.
I see.
Robert
So
did-
Chris saying because the third one was the one with the actually released.
Oh. Oh.
Round and round it goes.
Oh. Clever.
It's about to stop. 4, Jim Carrey.
That's really good, guys.
Wildcats.
Julia Roberts.
Why isn't Robert Downey Jr. a category? He's been in so many films.
It's true. Yeah.
Please put Robert Downey Jr. Christian, if you're watching this, I don't know, John Campea was at one point, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. Please put Robert Downey Jr. as a wheel slice. I would
All
kill.
right, so Julia Roberts, Ethan, that's the wedge you selected because
Don't touch
Ken's
my
such a
face,
big
Joe.
fan of hers. He's going to be asking the question.
All right, 4 questions.
No, thank
coming in
you.
Category here of Julia
Chris
Roberts.
Medina,
You have
the
all 3
fucking
of the JT
HSM
rules
stand.
named for famous Wisconsin thumbnail artist Josh Tappy. Let's get to it.
Josh
First question.
Tapia. Oh, GT.
Roberts
So
voiced the
confused.
character in what animated film about ants?
Ant Bully.
A Bug's Life.
That's incorrect. For 2 point steal. No answers will be given.
He thinks he's got it
First missed question.
because there's only
Game.
2. There's only 2 movies.
Do I have to use a JTE rule if I ask for a repeat?
5.
You can ask for a repeat.
4.
Does it count against
3,
the JTE
yes,
rule?
What the fuck is he? What is he talking about?
Repeat.
Julia Roberts voiced a character in
Saw is a
what
wheel
animated
slice.
film about ants?
Don, stop trolling. You're like the new Saul. Like, what are you doing, man?
Such good friends.
Why you want to go head to head with me? Don't you know I'm loco?
Sometimes count.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Does not have it. We're looking for the ant bully. The ant.
Why didn't he say
That's the
ants?
question. What the hell's the
At least as a guess, because the Bug's Life is one, Ants would be the other. Because I guess because everyone knows that it wasn't. That was Woody Allen
All
and
right, second question. in the
Julia
category
Lewis.
Julia
No,
Roberts.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus was in.
Julia Roberts starred with Lucas Hedges in this 2018 drama.
That's already been asked this
2
season.
points for Ethan Irwin.
Ethan is back.
Oh, it wasn't asked this season. It was asked before.
He was
Third
asked before.
question, you
Right.
got 4
Okay. Never mind.
total.
I just watched it
Julia
recently.
Roberts stars with Tom Hanks and Philip Seymour Hoffman in what 2007 film?
The Thomas Crown Affair. Yes, you're right. Sharon Stone was in Ants. Thanks,
Thank you,
Ryan.
5.
Multiple choice.
4. A. Larry Crown.
Third round. Charlie Wilson's War.
Whoa! I wasn't right by either one of them because Thomas Crown.
Jeff, just to be clear, Ethan gets Larry Crown incorrect. Charlie Wilson's War is correct. So 1 point still. Jeff.
Whoa!
Quick on the steal.
And I said Thomas Crown Affair.
Thomas Crown Affair.
Which is- it's not a movie.
Is
Is that a movie?
I blame gravity. Are you Friday 13th
Inner Geekdom.
aficionado?
Did anyone watch Camp Crystal Lake 24-hour access today? It's still going on, I guess, technically for another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We were watching it earlier.
Who directed Aaron Brockovich?
The Soderbergh.
That's correct for 2 points. 2 points
Soderbergh.
there.
All right,
Soderbergh.
so maybe pressured by the crowd who
Yeah.
loves Julia. Ethan took the slice. He
Yep.
got a couple, missed a couple. Jeff Snyder with a steal.
You
so.
never know. It could be all Pretty Woman, or it could be Hook Cannon questions. You don't know.
Oh my God, please let them be Hook Cannon
I was
questions.
thinking of
Please
you.
let it be Hook Cannon.
I was thinking of you when you said that.
We missed Freddy versus Jason. We should watch. That should be a quiz. Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
What animal? Like what animal does Freddy turn into to blow smoke in
I would
Jason's.
recommend more than one buffalo chicken roller at anyone.
Phrases there, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Animal. I thought insect could be too easy.
Because I do have a Friday 13th quiz.
My dating life in my 30s.
Oh, so it's a real movie. Thank you, God.
Okay, yeah.
Is the Larry Crown affair?
Charlie Wilson's the
I know,
answer.
but is the Larry Crown affair different from Thomas Crown affair?
Larry Crown affair.
What did Ethan say? You said Larry Crown.
Larry Crown, just Larry Crown. I think
Is that a sequel?
The lumbar system.
She's good helping the old guys find their way back.
it's just not
All right, so this is
associated with it.
training
Well,
towards
why would they both have the same name? And why would they both have a fair in them?
They don't have just Larry Crown.
Oh, just Larry Crown.
Spinner's choice. Well done.
Oh, we finally got a spinner's choice.
All right, just to put it on mixed bag, just to be a toaster.
You got
Larry
Spinner's
Crown.
choice, my friend. Spinner's choice.
Just
Yes, you can actually
Larry.
look at the
Actually,
wheel.
my father was Larry Crown. And actually, my father was Thomas Crown.
Never
He had an
heard of
affair. We don't associate with him anymore.
All right.
Stupid.
Don't worry,
I
Jeff.
crack
we're the
myself
only match
up.
today, so take your time.
All right, he's 5. We're gonna need answers, Sam. 5.
I
4 out of 3.
was pretty sure they did ask a birth of the nation question once.
PTA.
Did they?
I
Thomas
feel
Anderson.
like they
Is that a wedge?
did.
That is a wedge.
Is that a wedge on the wheel?
I mean, they definitely have Astronaut South.
Problematic
All
movies.
right.
I mean, like Basketball
Jeff Snyder
LN.
selected
before.
PTA.
Paul, maybe we'll get you on here one of the days for Friday
Paul
13th
Thomas
quiz.
Anderson.
Yeah. Sign up for our
Questions, each one
Patreons.
worth 2 points. Your first. Who plays the highly awkward boom mic operator Scotty J in
And
Boogie Nights?
Another Philip Seymour Dick, Drew. Come on.
Philip
Seymour Dick. God, I'm like fucking.
easy, very juvenile joke in there.
Oh my God, Philip Seymour Dick.
Never
Philip
seen the
Seymour
film.
Dick.
Never seen the film. Ken's parents wouldn't let me.
That's too funny.
Move on to your second question of 4 for 2 points.
Oh, okay, then Paul.
What
Then
was
like
the
definitely
first Paul
we will have to have
Thomas
you on.
Anderson film to be nominated
Sorry for not
Best
remembering.
Picture.
Oh God, there will be blood.
2 more points for Jeff
I said it.
Snyder.
I said the
I think
right
he's found his
answer.
category.
In the league.
You might have to increase though,
I think he's found
because
his
we're I'm doing some
All
levels,
right, your
tiers
next
things.
In Phantom Thread, fashion designer Reynolds Woodcock first meets his love interest, Alma, while she is doing what job?
She's a waitress.
She is a waitress, and that's 2 more points for Jeff.
I forgot that Thomas Anderson did
Ethan
Phantom
can
Thread.
only
I have to
use
see that
one
movie.
clap as Jeff Snyder runs through
Doesn't
this
seem like my kind of
category.
movie.
Jeff, your last question.
I don't really love
PTA.
Daniel Day-Lewis movies. I love him.
Punch Drunk Love. Philip Seymour Hoffman plays a shady character.
Is every
who owns a
question
store
about
that sells
Philip Seymour
what?
Hoffman? Radios,
Multiple choice.
Is it A,
mattresses, or
B,
radios?
women's clothing, C, coffins, or D, guns?
Oh, mattresses. He's the mattress king. I always get that confused with In American Beauty when he's.
Smart town, you have to leave. 5.
Mine is Kane Holder.
Choices once more. 3.
I can do that one more time. Is
Kane
it A,
Hodder.
mattresses, B, women's clothing, C, coffins, or D, guns?
Kane Hodder, the only man to play Jason more than once.
A.
You said A? Well, you get it. That's correct.
Oh,
Because
thank
that's
God.
correct for mattresses.
That's
Again,
weird.
Ian, it's
Oh, he has a
second
radio,
with
though.
Huge deal had missed it, and Ethan picked it up. As it stands, Jeff Snyder, the lower-ranked opponent, which you don't hear that said that often,
God, I
is
have to
up
do
by
this
4
thing.
going into round
Oh,
number 3
oh my gosh,
over
that was-
Ethan Big Time Irwin. What do you make of this
I'll
match?
tell you what, this is
Okay.
again, we see that they're proving their worth to their teams,
No,
their
no.
factions.
No, that's sometimes what I
striking
do too.
distance, and I always say
Focus
that's
on your
all
iMac,
you need to
right.
Yeah.
be going into round 3.
You just want a shot. You just want a chance. And Ethan Irwin certainly has that. Jeff Snyder enjoying a 4-point lead as we move into round number 3. This is the
I got
final
somebody.
round that will determine the match, lest we go into sudden death overtime. The rules are as such. Each competitor is
I
going to
get
give us a
this
series
again
of
next.
numbers. We need 3 numbers from each competitor. These numbers can range from 1 all the way up to 20. Each number corresponds
Yeah.
to a different
Well, we'll see if
category
we
of movie,
do that.
trivia, Schmoedown, know-how. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your next one, 3. Your last one, 5 points. Should we make it that far? There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 3. Jeff, like I said, you're winning by 4, enjoying that lead, and you get to give us your 3 numbers first. What feels lucky, sir?
6, 12, and 10.
6, 12, and
Are those
10.
Ethan numbers?
Put a lot of thought into those
Obviously.
even numbers.
Put out his
Ethan,
list of
Big Time
Friday the
Irwin,
13th movies.
What are your lucky numbers?
17, 1, and 7.
All odds.
1 and 7. Okay.
Ethan versus odds. Jeff,
Here we go.
Well, I think it's specifically the Philip Seymour Hoffman, Philip Seymour Dick, Philip Seymour Dick. Can that just be my new fucking logo for everything? Like, I'm changing my name. He was in all the Paul Thomas Anderson movies.
Yeah, they work together very frequently.
17, that is the category of disaster films. Disaster films.
Yikes.
2 points. Here we go. Game of Thrones actor Kit Harington plays a gladiator in this 2014 disaster film.
Pompeii.
That's 2 points there.
God. I was there for this match. I still don't remember Pompeii being a movie.
Fantastic performance by Kiefer.
All right, you're going to get a 3-point question. You chose the number 1, which is the category of action/adventure. Action-adventure. 3-point question coming in here. Who played the aging version of Zorro, who passes on his mantle in 1998's The Mask of Zorro?
Anthony Hopkins.
Sir, the Hopkins.
I think Mark's reaction is the same as mine. Wait, what?
Yeah.
And again, I was here for this match. I wish I remembered it.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. All right.
Wow.
So now it's back to Jeff Snyder.
It is for 2 points. All right. Let's see what other ethnicities Anthony Hopkins has played.
This is the first time I've ever seen Mark wear all black, and they're matching.
For your 2-point question, this can give you the lead
That's
back
weird.
over Ethan. You can get this query right in the world of Jodie Foster movies. And your question is, Jodie Foster plays a card-playing con artist, Mrs. Annabelle Bransford. in what
Maverick.
film?
Maverick, right?
Maverick.
Jeff Snyder is back on top.
I remember Maverick because James Brolin like showed up, and he was like the guy who played Maverick in the TV show, and he showed up as Maverick's dad in the movie Maverick. I saw it in the movie theater with my dad, and he told me that piece of information.
You mean Joe Theismann.
Oh, that's true. And
Is James
the
Brolin
category
Josh Brolin's
is
dad?
Matthew
James
McConaughey.
Brolin.
Matthew
Josh Brolin.
McConaughey. 5-point question. Here you go.
Wait, this is a 3-pointer. Oh, this is his 5 points. No. that's
Jeff.
right. This is it. Yeah.
Jeff.
You might be done. I thought I was still going. You might be done.
All right. Chose the category of Matthew McConaughey. 5-point question. Here you go.
All right.
Who directed Matthew McConaughey in the thriller Killer Joe?
I was here for this. I don't retain information well.
UJT, you
Does
this
it-
fan should you
There. 5, 4,
We done?
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Who directed Matthew McConaughey in the thriller Killer Joe?
Let's just say Jonathan Demme.
Now it's come down to strategy.
William Friedkin.
5 points there. Look at that.
Did he actually know it, Ken? Do you think he knew it?
I don't
It's
know.
correct.
I
But
don't
did he know
What
it,
the
or was he
fuck?
playing games? Because that
It
question
was the
back
Exorcist
up
guy. That was
It was The Exorcist.
for that one. It was the guy from The Exorcist. Okay.
That's how you build drama.
Tell you what.
Did he pull that? Do you think he pulled that out of his ass?
I think that was a guess. I think that was just educating
Ah.
us.
So Jonathan Demme could have been right.
That is quite a turn of events because now if you're Jeff Snyder, you're looking at this 3-point
Fuck.
question. It's
Yeah,
not a
sorry,
good
the
score
stream
at
just
home
said
for those
fuck.
purposes. This 3-pointer is basically
Hey,
rendered
Hey,
because he's
gal
gonna have
goes.
to hit his 5-pointer either way. We are underway.
Oh, you beat that him saying fuck?
Yeah.
So Jeff, this
We
is
have
your
to.
warm-up.
Oh yeah, because you had to.
We have to.
I think the best quote of the year should definitely go to one of the fucks
Yeah.
that were beeped out. I mean, yay.
No round of applause for Mr. Sheen. Okay,
Best bleep of the year.
Best bleep of the year.
Yeah.
Your
For the-
question
for the
three
awards.
Yeah,
stars.
this is the one I'm thinking of.
Mhm.
Charlie Sheen plays a farmer named Tom Logan in the 3rd installment of which parody franchise?
I'm gonna do like a Fortnite dap here because I had to write a review of that.
Scary movie.
Doesn't matter, but it's right.
Oh wait, yeah, because right now he's going for like a team. He's going for a point.
Dude, I would have loved
He
that
would've-
McConaughey
He would've gotten what?
question. I'll tell you that.
You get
Ken,
the
I'm just being told in my ear before we get to the 5-point question. That 3-pointer that I
He knew,
rendered
so he
quickly
never
actually
would've
does have
known
an impact
that.
because he got it right. If he gets his 5-pointer, he will tie the all-time singles record for an individual match with 27 points.
This is big. That's
Whoa.
big. That's
Wow.
Whoa. What's the team?
That's right. It's just a
he's
shame
like
that Charlie Sheen couldn't be
36,
involved in
I
this
think.
question.
Can't remember.
for
It's what-
Or maybe
losing?
you could
It's
because
what-
your category
for
was the 1980s.
records?
Record means the highest. Yeah.
you were there.
Yes. Thank you, Drew.
Sorry. Philip Seymour Dix would like.
It's what Deep 13 just matched it.
For
Fuck.
the win.
Fuck.
The world of the 1980s.
36. Thanks, Paul.
That was deep there too.
Tie the record. And to win over Ethan Big Time Irwin, what classic Hollywood actor was the narrator of History of the World Part 1?
You stare at daggers into our eyes.
He does have a couple JTE rules remaining. He's used one.
He can think about it. He can take his time.
Did you know this?
5,
No.
4,
Honestly, no.
3.
Repeat the question.
I can do that.
I had a really good guess.
What classic Hollywood actor?
I think I remember
was
who
the
this is
narrator
now.
of History of the World Part 1.
You have a guess?
Yeah, I think it's Orson Welles.
He's got an Arthur Fleck look on his face.
Arthur Fleck look on his face. That's so fucked up. Yo, that's a fucked up thing to say.
Repeat the question.
That's like when me and Paul Preston were watching the Oscars with Adam Witt, and he just goes walking and looks. He's like, I don't know. I'd be worried about how Robert De Niro's doing. Like after walking speech, it was funny when Paul said it.
Well, it comes down to this.
Comes down to this. 5,
See more butts.
4,
See
3,
more.
2,
Charles Manson.
and your winner, Ethan Big Time.
Wow. I actually want to see the posting though, because I remember what Jeff said.
It was Orson Welles.
Fortnite dance. That thing. I just figured out Fortnite was a game, y'all. I thought it was a dance move. I thought it was a dance.
Needed to pull Orson Welles. It was a game guess, but Charlton Heston was incorrect. Did not
I
get
got
the
it.
points. Ethan Irwin gets the victory. What a seesaw battle this was.
I'm pretty sure Ethan Irwin just got himself a Mario. Oh, you know what? We shouldn't watch the post game though, because as much as I want to see what they say, we do have a guest on, because guys, guess what we're doing now? We're doing that thing that I said that we were gonna do. We're gonna do a Beetlejuice. We're doing a Beetlejuice game. I'm not gonna say that name one more time because that's a bad idea. We have a very, very special guest joining in from all the way from another part of this city, back from the aquarium. We have Ben the Bandit.
Oh, hey, I'm on. Sorry, I was watching the end of the match with you. Oh, whatever. Hey guys, how we doing?
Good. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. I just worked, 6.5, 7 hours at a bar, and I made $30. So yay!
Yeah. Well, you're making a ton of money just being yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's the world we live in now.
Yeah, that's the world we live in now as of this week.
Yeah. So I had like a couple come in right before we closed, and they're like, "Why is it so dead?" I was like,
"Where are they coming from?" That's funny. We went to not to like repeat everything that's gone on, but we went to Costco yesterday, and I think I went from being like, "This is a fun like little excursion that's happening in our lives," to being like, "Oh, this is terrifying." Like, I am officially terrified to be alive right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, like, because Costco's bad enough, like, on a regular day, let alone during the apocalypse.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to go to Costco because I remember seeing 28 Days Later. Like, and that's my favorite scene in 28 Days Later is like when the music suddenly shifts because they get to like a big box store and it's like, beep, boop, 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 and it's like electronic dance music because they're super happy to be there. But I realized though, that's really great to live out the apocalypse that's involving zombies. Not so great when you're doing a flu apocalypse because people are sick. Yeah. And like there was no toilet paper.
Not as fun.
Not as fun. Very scary. Then we went to Ralph's. Then we went to 7-Eleven. Then we went to Ralph's, and then the places had toilet paper.
Yep.
We don't need toilet paper. We're good. Yeah. But let's. You think you can best us on this Beetlejuice quiz?
I will do my darndest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to be clear, we did a couple with you as like a test run when you were here last time. But we didn't do Beetlejuice, right?
No, we did Nightmare, we did Bring It On, and I think that was it.
Okay.
Because we're gonna start doing these like on the regs. This is gonna be a new thing that we're doing.
I know. I love these. These are fun. These are all plot questions, and that's what I like about movie trivia.
Did you hear us? We did one the other night that was I gave you the birdcage one. That was pretty good. That was my first time ever trying to write questions, and I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah,
I've only seen the Birdcage once. I need to watch that movie again. It's so funny.
Same vote.
It's like the funniest movie ever. Sorry. So I'm like, you didn't grow up with the Birdcage? Are you not me? Okay.
All right. So anyone who's like still wondering how this works, I write deep cut inner geekdom style movie questions for individual
I'm gonna
films.
grab my water bottle. Be right back.
Sure.
BRB.
And so what it is, it's 20 questions, plot-based questions about a singular movie that will be Ben right now. The one that he is doing tonight for us is Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Not third time.
Yeah.
And none of them will be based on the musical, even though I so want them to be based on the musical / extended canon of the cartoon / musical, which has a lot more to do with the cartoon.
Yep.
Oh, God damn it. I want to talk about the musical.
So I'll ask these to Ben, and you have the option to ask for multiple choice if you want.
We have multiple choice options available. And I might have a bonus question.
Oh, okay.
All right. I wasn't aware of that, but
I mean, okay, fine. But like, I might just have a bonus question.
Okay. Ready, Ben?
Yeah.
All right. Question 1. According to the afterlife receptionists, the Maitlands have to stay in their home for how many years?
1.
Incorrect. It was 125.
I was close. That was my second guess. That was my second guess.
What do you mean?
That's one of the harder ones. Okay. All right. Question 2. Who stars as a titular character of Beetlejuice?
Titular.
Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Yes. You guys can play in the chat, but Ben just won't look at the chat because he's good at not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that, Ben.
Yeah, please play.
I don't think I can because I'm not logged in, so I can't look at the chat.
Never mind.
Yeah.
People are giving you scorpions. I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's my Twitch emote. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Oh, how do you make Twitch emotes? That's another question for another time.
Yeah.
Does that count for points?
Yeah.
Is that part of Beetlejuice trivia?
Multiple choice. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Beetlejuice markets himself as a professional what?
Oh, man. Maybe I need to rewatch this movie. Fixer?
It was a bioexorcist.
Close.
Man, they really worked you hard for those 6 hours, huh?
Yeah. Sitting there doing nothing, longing for people to get drinks is quite exhausting.
Oh my God. Wait, you know what? In fairness, I want to say Ben slayed on The Nightmare Before Christmas.
He did?
He slayed on that.
I was proud of how good I did at Bring It On, too.
You did pretty well. Bring It On.
You scared me.
I got what video game is the little brother playing in Bring It On. Like, that might be my proudest trivia moment ever.
And no one was there to see it.
And no one was there to see it.
Or we did it on camera.
Yeah.
All right. Barbara and Adam die when they crash their car on a bridge trying to avoid what?
Dang it, I was hoping you were going to say how they died, what they crashed into. Like, I know everything about that. I don't know. I'll say a deer.
It was a dog.
We do have multiple choices options.
Oh, yeah. This is my first time playing.
All right. Lydia and her family are moving from what metropolitan city?
The easy answer is New York, but I don't think it's that. They seem very yuppie New Yorkers, though. I'll go multiple choice. Again, one of them's going to be New York.
Is it A, Seattle, B, New York, C, Los Angeles, D, Chicago?
I got to go New York.
It was New York.
It was New York.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Think about where else. I forget what the context is, so I'm not going to say like what people did for a living. Go ahead.
Yeah. What is the name of the book Barbara and Adam receive when they arrive home as ghosts?
Oh, I think you did ask me this one, and I didn't know it then either, and I don't remember it now.
Like we asked you these questions.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, the handbook for the recently deceased, B, the guidebook for the unfortunately deceased, C, the starred book for the unceremoniously deceased, D, the textbook for the untimely deceased?
Whoever wrote those multiple choice, A+, but it's A.
Yes,
it is A.
It is A. Very good. And that was
Andrew Guy is very upset about those multiple choices.
Yeah, I know, but in fairness, if you have to go to multiple choice, I mean, if you're leaning on multiple choice, they should be there to trip you up.
Yeah, it should be somewhat difficult. Okay, who says the name Beetlejuice the most times in the film?
Ooh, this is a good question.
That is a really good question.
Isn't that a great question?
NerdChronic,
are you maybe better at writing questions than you are at editing, which you are very good at?
Right? That's a tall bar to set right there. I want to say it's Lydia.
That's
I feel like Yeah. It's either Lydia or is it Gina Davis that plays the mom? I can't remember. It's either it's I think I'll go with Lydia.
Lydia? It was Barbara. Gina Davis.
Damn it! Oh, I was
man, you're really hitting you're hitting Drew levels here, man.
Yeah, like just right there.
Our luck might be changing.
Because I was trying to think, because I know she calls him once, and then I know like Gina Davis calls him once, and then like he like zips her mouth closed. She says it twice.
Yeah.
He zips it, and then she unzips it, and then he steals it. Damn it. Okay.
She also says it early. She also gets a couple in earlier, right?
Yeah, she's the one that says it the first 3 times.
The first 3 times, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if ghosts say it, right? Or no, it does matter if ghosts say it.
Yeah, they are ghosts.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but okay, right. Never mind. I'm thinking other chronology here.
Yeah. All right. In his first attack on the Dietzes, Beetlejuice takes the form of what kind of creature?
A snake.
Yes.
We're here for your Chuck. We're here for your daughter, Chuck. That's what he says. I don't even know. Is that a reference to something? It sounds like he's quoting something.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's
we're here for your
I forgot what it was. It's some Western.
We're here for your daughter, Chuck.
Yeah.
God, he's so full of pop culture references. I love Beetlejuice. I have such a crush on Beetlejuice. I'm not gonna say his name a 3rd time because I don't want to be his child bride. I don't want to be his middle-aged bride.
Like Candyman.
No, it is. You're not supposed to say it 3 times. Yeah. I mean, Candyman just hanging out.
What are the Dietzes and their guests eating that eventually turn into hands during the famous dinner song dance scene?
I think it's God, I almost said Paschetti. I think it's spaghetti, but I'll go multiple choice.
Is it A, shrimp, B, squid, C, chicken, D, salad?
Since it's the Dietzes, I'll say squid.
It was shrimp.
Shrimp.
Yes, it was shrimp.
Hey-o.
Yeah, okay.
Weird. How do you think he got Harry Belafonte to do the? I mean, I'm sorry, Harry Belafonte just seems like such the randomest person to have 2 songs. It's kind of like how they have the Marriage Story. They just have like the 2 Sondheim songs. Yeah. Harry Belafonte gets 2 songs.
So some weird contract they have with him.
Yeah.
He's got some dirt on Tim Burton.
Beetlejuice says he has seen what movie 167 times?
And it just keeps getting funnier.
Yep.
Every damn time.
So, multiple choice.
Is it A? Is it A, The Exorcist, B, Rosemary's Baby, C, Poltergeist, D, The Omen?
God, you don't go easy on these multiple choice. I'll say The Exorcist.
It was The
Correct,
Exorcist. Yes.
The Exorcist. Because remember, he's a bio-exorcist.
Yeah. He's getting funnier every single time he sees it.
It keeps getting funnier every time.
All right. Next question.
Again, I don't find Michael Keaton attractive. I find the guy who plays Beetlejuice,
just
Beetlejuice as the character, and then like who he is in the cartoon and the musical, I find attractive. Just want to make that very clear. But that line is very funny.
What personal items does Otho use to resurrect the Maitlands for display?
Her wedding dress. And what does he use for him? I want to say his glasses, but that doesn't sound right. I don't know. I'll say wedding dress and glasses. Sure. I don't want to go to multiple choice.
Man, you overthought this one. It was just their wedding clothes.
Yeah, wedding clothes, wedding dress and tux.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know that you used the tux too. Darn.
Yeah, because remember they fill it out. They go from like skeleton to
and that's the thing. Like I can picture Gina Davis. Like I couldn't picture like Alec Baldwin in the tux.
Yeah.
To be fair, I can't picture Alec Baldwin in that movie, but he apparently
right. Like it took me a while to know that was Alec Baldwin, and I'd seen Beetlejuice at least a handful of times before I realized it was him.
Took me forever to realize that was Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Like that.
Growing up
I think as an adult, I still have trouble reconciling that that's Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
With just like someone shared a picture of Smoking Aces and like the 3 the Tremor brothers. Mm-hmm. I always forget one of them's fucking Chris Pine.
Chris Pine cranking it up to like Heath Ledger levels of acting. You know Smoking Aces? It's like with Jeremy Piven where all the hitmen are coming after him.
That's funny, but like, no.
Yeah.
I think Chris Pine should be in more things. That's a hot take. Chris Pine should be like in like MCU and stuff. It's weird that he's not.
Chris Pine's like great in that movie.
He's great in Into the Woods.
Yeah.
He's funny. He was great in that weird Joss Whedon short that told us not to vote for Trump.
What?
Yeah, guys, that happened.
Oh man, I gotta watch that.
I'm a big Whedon head.
Yeah.
Never saw Dollhouse.
That's fine. What does Lydia receive from Jane Butterfield, the Maitland's pesky friend?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, a picture book, B, a skeleton key, C, a town map, D, a camera?
Skeleton key.
Yes, a skeleton key.
She got a camera.
Yeah, she had a camera.
She's got a camera.
Yeah.
She's a very artistic family.
At the beginning of the film, Barbara and Adam's pesky friend Jane is trying to convince them to do what?
The ironic answer is get a dog, but I'll go with multiple choice.
Funny, man. A+.
Is A, destroy their home, B, paint their home, C, sell their home, D, redecorate their home?
Sell?
Yes, sell
Yeah.
their home.
I would say we got to change those multiple. That one's too easy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
Before dying, Adam and Barbara owned what kind of small town business?
Man, I forget there's so much stuff with them before they die. I just figure like the movie opens with them driving off the bridge.
I'm gonna give you a little hint here. Just think about like the context clues of like what's in their house and like what they got going on in different parts of their house.
Yeah, we do see the store though. We do see it.
We do see it,
Yeah.
and they mention it once.
Well, I know he's got the little model, so I still don't know if he has like I don't know, multiple choice.
Is it A, a souvenir shop, B, an antique store, C, a hardware store, D, a bookstore?
Bookstore sounds good, but I'll go with A.
It was a hardware store.
There's a hardware
store.
Yeah. All right. Who directed the film?
Tim Burton.
Now, with these questions, get multiplied out of order.
We just gotta check. Gotta check the easy ones.
I like how I said I love plot questions, but the only two questions I really easily gotten are actor and director questions.
Well, those were, to be fair, the easiest questions.
Yeah. According to Beetlejuice, the otherworldly realm filled with giant sandworms is located on what planet?
I remember this question.
Oh, I don't know. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Saturn, B, Mars, C, Mercury, D, Uranus?
Sorry.
Wow, you're a fucking child. That was hilarious.
Seymour Dick.
Seymour.
I'll say Mars.
It was Saturn.
Saturn. Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Saturn.
I've been to Saturn.
Okay, what is the name of the Maitland's afterlife caseworker?
Oh, this is a good one.
That is a good one. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Iris, B, Juno, C, Zelda, D, Luna?
Iris?
It's Juno.
Juno. Their caseworker.
Juno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Cool. Wait. Hold on.
She was checking something.
No. It's cool. It's cool. I got it. Go
She's fact checking stuff.
No. I'm okay. Fuck. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm still cracking up over Uranus.
Okay. What has to be done in order to fully summon Beetlejuice?
Say his name 3 times.
Yep.
Candyman.
Yep. Okay. Beetlejuice agrees to help the Maitlands for Lydia on the condition she does what?
Marries him?
Yes.
It's really creepy and it's weird because why in the cartoon are they best friends?
Yeah. Just write
Why?
that off. All right. Last question. Lydia and Beetlejuice play what game to guess his name?
Oh, charades.
Yes.
Yes. So what was what was his
So what's your
result?
bonus question?
I'm like, but I just was trying to remember it, but now I've like forgot it. So like let's just keep going for a second.
Okay, let me see the Natalia what you.
Yeah, let's see what he got it
so far.
Oh, not good.
I have 20 questions.
God, I just had it. And it was a really good one too.
You got 13 out of 20.
Oh, not the worst.
Not terrible. Not terrible.
Not terrible.
Yeah.
But wait, 13 out of 20 being that's the most amount of points you can get with 2 pointers? No, because it'd be 13 out of 40.
So you got 13 questions correct. I didn't keep track of like multiple choice and.
Oh, okay.
But then, so we'll start doing that for the future.
I went to multiple choice quite a few times.
Yeah.
I guess this is not the question I wanted to ask. Maybe I'll think of it in a hot second. But wait, no, I got it. All right. Who does Lydia claim her stepmother is sleeping with when the Maitlands first try to haunt the family?
Ooh. I don't know.
This one doesn't have. This is a 5-pointer, so it doesn't have a multiple.
I was gonna say, like character name or just like I don't.
What's the name?
Name. Claims her stepmother. Otho.
Can I answer it?
Go ahead.
Prince Valium.
Prince Valium.
Oh.
Valium.
Nice. A joke you definitely don't get as a little kid.
Yeah. I know, but watching it again like 5 years ago, I was like, don't see more dicks. Okay, Ben.
Good job.
Wait, so Ben, are you still gonna be working? What's gonna happen now that you're
wait to see what happens with SCN. I know that I'm not there on Monday, so I don't know if I'll watch SCN. I don't know if I need to do anything for it, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully, I don't know when we're shooting, doing the studio day for the free for all. Is it the same? Is it still on the 21st that we're still doing it?
I think it's still slated for the same day. Just gonna be a live stream. I think potentially.
Okay. I'm stuck here.
Yeah. So
this thing I'll still be there for for the crew and everything like that, and then I know we pushed back some other shoot dates, so I'll be around, and then just live streaming and stuff.
So yeah, why don't you plug your stuff that's doing super well? Mm-hmm. Oh wait, we just gotta hold on. Before that, we got a thing, but god damn it, let's see. Oh, PLD. Donate $3. Gotta head out. Love the game. Have a great night. Thanks, you, Paul.
PLD.
So where can people find you and all the cool stuff that you do?
Twitch.tv/The Ben Goddard. I'll probably be there on quite a while this week. Patreon.com/The Ben Goddard. Got a lot of good stuff. I have to edit the Q&A we did on the way down to the aquarium, and then try. I'm no editor or vlogger, so it's just gonna be a bunch of random shit that I shot at the aquarium, and it was rainy as fuck. So it was I felt so bad because people.
Didn't you live stream it? Or am I crazy?
We live streamed for a little bit on our way down, but then we just we wanted to make the Q&A an actual video, so we just shot it, and she had a little vlog camera. We used that, and then we were looking at the sharks, and on top of the water, the rain was hitting it, so you couldn't see anything. And then on top of that, the announcer was this is the black tip sharks. They're named that because they have black tips on their fins. I was like, oh, this is someone's first day.
Either that or someone's I do not want to be here.
No, we were all out in the rain. They were just what? Go fucking inside. Go away.
Was it packed at the aquarium? Were there a lot of people?
There was surprisingly large amount of people there.
I want to go to an aquarium. I fucking love.
Maybe when the world isn't ending.
Yeah, well, so far I don't think the disease is communicable to animals, so they're probably gonna need somebody to feed all those manatees. Mandy, please. Okay.
Oh, the humanity.
Stupid.
I'll leave on that note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks, the Ben Goddard.
Thanks for having me, guys. That was fun.
Really quick, Ben. Off the top of your head, do you have one movie that you would like to get a quiz for?
Yeah, one movie quiz.
See a quiz for?
Hot Fuzz. I feel like Hot Fuzz would be a fun one. Any either Hot Fuzz or Shaun of the Dead. That'd be fun.
Shaun of the Dead. We put Shaun of the Dead on the list.
So I'll ask you guys because I've always have this 5-pointer Shaun of the Dead question ready to go.
Okay, so we'll stick you in for that. Yeah. So you can be the special guest.
Absolutely. Yes.
So thank you so much, Ben. We're gonna really quick.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We're gonna plug our own stuff and then probably head off and watch a movie.
Yeah, do something.
Hang out. Go to the zoo.
Yep.
So VideoDrew.club is where you can like and donate. You can also, it's my Streamlabs. If it makes it easier for you, you can also go to streamlabs.com/VideoDrew1. I don't know why it wouldn't let me just take VideoDrew. That makes it more difficult. Also, if you subscribe to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/VideoDrew, we have some great tiers coming up. We just hit a subscription goal. We're having a bunch of new shows, and I think on a certain tier level, you're going to be able to request a quiz from me and NerdChronic.
Yeah.
And we might have you on.
Yeah, we were figuring that out still, but like we do like the interaction with everyone, you know, like
We
tonight
love
with Ben
it.
and
We love
you guys
it.
in the chat. So it'd be great to have some people inputting somehow for the structure of the game.
Yeah. And thank you so much to everyone who donated tonight. Jake, I want to say WW Winward, but
www.winward.net.
Thank you to Philip Seymour Dix, Uranus, and everyone who's been on, and Robert Adams. Thank you so much for joining us. Both Adams family. Do you guys ever call each other the Adams family? It's funny. It's funny, Drew. Happy Friday the 13th, y'all.
Yeah. Formally
Friday the 13th. Here's hoping that tomorrow is a bigger and better day, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yep. And stay tuned. Also, it's Chandru versus Brandon Hanna on Monday for the Patreons of Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, and it's an Intergeekdom one, which means
first Intergeekdom match of the year. Besides the live event, first studio Intergeekdom match of the year.
Which one was the last? Oh, the Emily Jacobson. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, everybody. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Okay. Press that end broadcast button and end it.